Yes. Am I back live? I think I'm back live. Is Anuki live again? When was the last time Anuki's been live? Whoa. And that's some wild stuff. Oh, it's been a while. It's been so long since I streamed. Dude, when was the last time I streamed? Yo, it's been so long. Hold on. Let me turn this down a little bit. Where is that? You know what? Before I start the stream, let's let people walk in. Have the Eurocamp just OST play in the background because of my nice wallpaper. And let's just talk for a little bit. Let's just talk for a little. I feel like I should make some. Okay, hold on. Let me do a little thing. Okay. Hello, friends. I am live again. It's been a while since I've been live, but I'm back. And yeah, come through and say hi. It's my birthday yesterday, so we're having a little after birthday stream type deal. So come through. Yeah, I'll see you there. Bam. Let me upload that to the YouTube real quick. All right. I'm live again. Editing chats. We're back. Oh. Yes. There we go. Let that go. There we go. Yo, it's been so long. It's been so long since I've streamed. Oh. Am I even live right now? So sometimes it doesn't even show that I'm live. Let me make sure. Okay, so there we go. It takes usually about a minute for my stream to actually start up or actually like load up. I tweeted it out. Let me upload it onto YouTube real quick because I just recorded a thing. And in theory, I recorded it while I was streaming, so I don't know if it'll work. But you know what? We'll upload it anyways. Let me see. Upload. Let me upload that real quick. Make sure it's just my Twitch details. Yes. Oh, I still have my red stuff as my as my default description stuff. Hold on, I'll get to if anyone's here, I'll get to the chat in just a second. Let me just make sure everything's all fine and dandy. It has been a couple months since I've streamed, so I would enjoy if everyone let me know if there's anything wrong with like the audio or anything like that, because this is my first stream in my new setup. As you can probably tell, you may or may not be able to tell, because it has been a while. It's been a very long time since I've streamed, and that's not why I was trying to segue that. It's been a long while, but I'm in a new setup. Not necessarily new. It's the same room, same layout, not the same layout. Actually, it's a different layout. Basically, I took some things down, rearranged some things, made everything nice and pretty. I basically redid my entire setup, and I have some new hardware. I have some new fun knickknacks and everything just lying around. Stream, yeah. So yeah, editing live. Yes, there we go. Anuki streams return. Publish that. All right, here we go. Yes, yes. Is the link wrong? No, I don't think the link is wrong. I don't know. Hello. Okay, now I got the chat going. Let me get this in a better position for me to see. Actually, there you go. Yes, there it is. Bad timing. If I gotta go to bed, have fun. Oh, sorry, dog. Well, thank you, my friend, for coming through. It's all good. It's a weird time. Usually I stream a lot later, which seems to be a lot better for like West Coast and European people, but not necessarily the East Coast, US. So yeah. Link is a semicolon. Wait, what's a semicolon? Oh, jizz. Hold on, let me fix that real quick. Ah! See, it really be like that. See, if I just like copy the link instead of just typing, I type the link every single time. So there we go. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. I did not know that. So yeah, I type my links every time. So yeah, I live in EU, but it's fine. See you, new chat. I see you, dog. What's up, Ruins? How you doing, friend? Ooh, big ooh, big ooh. Later or tomorrow? I don't know. I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, I'm streaming now, so yeah. Let me pump up the music a little bit, because before the stream starts, I want to talk. I just kind of want to simmer down. Simmer down? I don't think that's the right word. I just want to talk. Winters, thank you for following, dog. Ruins, also thank you for following. So I just kind of want to chill and talk, and Skystra, thank you for following. Isn't that you, Akira? Bro, I have no clue. You change your ID like every 3 minutes, so I have no clue, but I'm pretty sure it's you. Anyways, Anuki stream, yes, yeah. Hey Spiff, how you doing, dog? But yeah, let me know if there's anything wrong with the audio. Let me know if there's wrong with anything, because like I said just now, I am on a different setup. Everything is totally different, and I would like to make sure that everything is all good, because it has been a long while. I'm pretty sure it's fine, because I've done a couple things with this mic as far as like doing podcast assignments, which I've had to do a lot recently, and so I'm pretty sure my mic is okay. But let me know if there's anything wrong. So let's just listen to Yuru Camp OST and talk a little bit before I start editing. What up? What's up, Ekros? Lekros. Okay, let me know if it's Lekros or Ekros, bro. I'm never sure. I never asked either, so it's kind of my fault. But yeah, go crazy. Ah, go stupid. Ah. How? Can I have mod? You cannot have mod. Fuck out of here. There's only one. I only have like 2 mods. Ekros. Okay, I thought it was. Is it Ekairos? Or how do I pronounce it? I need to know this because I'm not very good with names. And if I meet someone and I like I have people that I know in real life that I talk to on like a somewhat like decent basis, and I don't know their names just because I keep forgetting it. And that might be my fault, or it could just be like, well, no, it's completely my fault. But yeah. But yeah, if you can't tell by the title of the stream, you would know that. Sorry, I gotta do something real quick. Like who? Hey, it's a Brandon Origin. What's up, dog? Look, you got that mod. You're also still a sub. I don't know why though, but you are, I guess. Nix. No, I'm going with Ninx. What's up, brother? So not new chat. Don't worry, you might be able to be there someday. It just depends. I'm gonna do an inactive kicking soon, and I also don't like to have too much people, and I also don't play bias whenever I add people. It's a very simple community with everyone, so we're chilling. Say whatever about pronouncing my name is no problem. Well, I would like to know how you would pronounce it, so that would be help. That would be help. That would be very helpful. So yeah, you just stop changing usernames. You really do. It's literally, I don't know why. It is you, right, Akira? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. He said Nix. Bro, how am I supposed to know? I'm pretty sure it's Ninx, right? It's got to be Ninx. Can you give me clout? I don't have clout myself, so that wouldn't really work out. You pronounce Nixon? No, that is not how you spell Nixon. Then again, you know, it's whatever. You know, you got to do some crazy things. You know, you could just like spell it as Nixon, but that's all good. Who does that now? You know what I mean? Munich is a tiny bit loud. Is it a little loud? Okay, my bad. Let me change that real quick. You're down. Hey, but you can't go wrong with some some laid back OST. You know, it's not that bad. No fucking way. No fucking way. What's up, Flash? How you doing, friend? So what are my plans for today? So today I'm gonna continue, hopefully not on stream, but today I want to finish this edit I'm doing for Gilly and Kitty. I was gonna finish it yesterday, but it was my birthday, and I made the executive decision to just kind of relax that day, because on that same day, well, prior to that day, I suppose, I worked all night through the morning to work on a paper, and then I went to school from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Yes, so from morning to night, almost 12, I went to school for 10 hours, because that's how my Wednesday classes are. So I really wanted, when I got home, I was like, look, I really want to finish Gilly's edit, but like, I really don't want, I really want to relax, just for a little bit, you know? I feel like I deserve it. How are your hands and arms? Bro, they're actually not bad. There's nothing that's really like hurt, like bruise. Well, honestly, there's not really that many bruises. I mean, there's a couple of bruises, but like, I don't know. It's like, it's all right. You know, it's not too bad. It doesn't hurt, surprisingly, and I'm also not very sore, so that's good. You should switch to Premiere Pro. That's not how things work. Love you, OST. I can listen. I've done this a couple times too. Like when I'm just chilling, I either put the Euro OST on, or I just sit on my desktop and just have it play, and it's just super nice and calm, and it's just great. I'm not gonna be active in chat because I'm editing some stuff right now. I have a question. Who's lead editor for Marv? I'm not in Marv, so I wouldn't know that. I'm pretty sure it's Tom or Jokers, if you probably know him, and Yang. Actually, no, I think Yang might have stepped. No, Yang didn't step down, did he? I'm pretty sure he didn't. He was talking about it though. Oh, where's Yang? Yang. I love Yang. I love my dude. He is the lead. Okay, I know Benny stepped down. I know that. I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. I'm not in Marv, so I don't really know. I am in the editor chat though, so yeah, I'm chilling. Okay, you know what? I think it's about time we continue. So as you can tell by the title, editing. Is that what actually? I honestly don't know what I titled this. Give me a second. What did I title this? Honestly, I have no clue. What did I title this? What did I title this? The return of editing chats. Honestly, I should probably name this a little differently. You know, I'll just leave it. So yeah, the return of editing chats. So if you don't know, if you're kind of an older guy or well, honestly, it's been so long since I've done one and streamed in general that you probably don't know at this point. So on my channel, on my YouTube channel, that is. Hello, Mischievous Streams. Hello, friend. So yeah, I'm editing my friend's intro to Marv. I'm gonna use this song on my Overwatch video I'm making. I love it so much. What song? This song? The song that's playing right now in the OST? That's nice. Yeah. What was I trying to say? Yeah, it's been a while since I've done it, but editing chats is basically when I stream. Sometimes back in the day when I streamed a lot more recently, I obviously talk with the chat as much as I can. Sometimes I'm going to call with someone. Usually not though, because when I stream, I don't like to be in calls, just because it kind of removes from me and you guys. That's what I've noticed with other people's streams as well as like my streams. Like I'll be too busy talking to them, or they'll be talking over me, and I'll either have to like mute myself to interact with the chat and stuff. And it's like, you know what? I'll just stream solo. I'll just chill. You know, there's no reason for me to get too crazy. I'll just chill, so that way it's just me and you. You know what I mean? But basically, I digress. What editing chats is sometimes you guys will ask me some interesting questions during my streams, and I love answering, like kind of not controversial. It could be controversial, though. I'm totally fine with that. But just kind of like speaking my mind about maybe an opinion or something that's happening. And if I know about it or anything, or even if I don't know about it, I'll give my 2 cents about it, my opinions on it. And I just love talking like that. I love having like life talks about, well, life, right? I love having talks about that stuff with people. Like sometimes I would go to my professor's office hours and talk like that. Rosie, thank you for following, my G. But sometimes, you know, I did that recently. I went to my professor's office hours, and we just kind of talked about life for a while. And I love talking like that. I love having not intellectual discussions. I don't know if that's the correct word, but I love kind of that type of style. So, you know, I just wanted to, I love when people ask me some interesting questions and about interesting topics, and I just talk about it for a little bit, you know? So that's what editing chats is. And at this point, I want to make all the streams I do an installation of editing chats because I really love doing them. Sometimes you guys don't. The reason why I haven't made all my streams editing and like uploaded to my channel for editing chats, you know, the reason why it's not every single one of my streams is because sometimes it's just a chilled stream and you guys don't really ask me too many crazy questions. But it's been a while, and I also stay out of the loop of a lot of things as far as drama goes. Like on my timeline, I never really have a lot of drama because I don't really follow that type of stuff. So I don't really know about a lot of stuff. But when sometimes you guys talk about it, and I can talk my piece about it. Like, what do I think about it? You know what I mean? So that's basically what I want my streams to start being. Just a stream where I edit and talk about things for a while. You know what I mean? Just talk, chat, think about things, have fun. You feel me? Oh, that was very loud. I'm gonna have that playing. All right. Anyways, I digress. Let's start editing now. Let's just start. Evo, what's up, dog? Thank you for following. And Mooney, that evil Mooney. Yeah. Thank you for following. Thank you for following. Thank you for following, y'all. Thank you for following. Anyways, again, like I said, let me know if there's anything wrong with the audio or anything. It is, like I said, since there's there's new people now. So, let me just reiterate what I said in the beginning. I am on a new setup, new everything. It's in the same exact spot, just a new style of setup, new setup basically. I'm not gonna say anything weird. I just redid my setup, have some new hardware, so I want to make sure everything is right. And every time I stream, I gotta make sure of this because I make sure of this because I just hate when there's just bad production for something like a stream. If there's bad audio, even that, I just hate it. Also, I have a new monitor. It's a 4K monitor, and I don't know if I can stream on it. So this is a good test to see if it works. So yeah, let's just start. Gilly and Kitty duel. Let's begin. The good thing to see if what works is oh god, this is a good part of the OSC too. Anyways, let me get back to the chat. The chat. I don't like how like my second monitor is just completely to my right, so whenever I'm reading chat, I'm not like looking straight or to the side a little bit. I'm looking completely like 90 degrees, so that might be weird in the webcam like type of deal, but I apologize. So yes, Flash, thank you for the host, my G. Intellectual talks are pretty awesome. They are awesome. I love it. What's up, Cyril? How you doing, friend? Gonna cry. My Wi-Fi is dying. I apologize. Oh yeah. Also, I know a lot of people had there's something wrong with your audio. It sounds too sexy, bro. Thank you. I did mess with some audio settings, and I have a lot better settings than I used to. So yeah. I do know that, and please correct me if I'm wrong, because this might have changed. Before in the past, whenever I streamed, the only setting that you can watch it is 1080p 60 FPS. I don't know why that is. I don't know why you can't go like 1080p 30 FPS. I don't know why you can't go like, oh Jesus, like 720p or source, or you know, just nothing, not 1080p 60 FPS. I don't know why my streams are just set to that, and I don't know how I can make it so that you can watch in other qualities, but let me know if that's also still a thing and if you have problems with that, because I really don't know what to do with it. So yeah. Thank you for not following my toxic Twitter. Yeah, I don't like following toxic Twitters. I know a lot of people's personals, they like get super like, I don't know why, but everyone who has personal Twitters, like all my friends, they're all like super depressed and stuff. So I don't really follow those. So maybe that makes me a bad friend. I don't know, but I don't like seeing that stuff. So yeah, I was thinking about things after seeing the Phase House and thinking, do I want an amazing rich life and out here like Tony Stark, or chill a mediocre life? It says 60 FPS. 1080p. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I don't know why it says that. Let me get some music playing. There we go. Okay. Get some Avian Cloud stream playing, and let's just chill. Let's relax for a bit. You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't know. Have an amazing rich life, but I mean, having an amazing rich life, I don't know. I've always been a big advocate for. Hold on. I need to preview where I'm at because I have no clue where I'm at. Let me just make. Oh shoot, one. I just need to see where I'm at because it's been a while since I've. Let me go a little more before. Also, let me. Oh, excuse me. Let me know if the After Effects is too loud too. That'd also be very helpful. YouTube. Oh, I don't have commands for that. I probably should set that up, but I do have panels on the bottom. If you're on mobile, I don't think panels work, but yes, it's just youtube.com/Anuki with an N at the end. But also, if you do bit.ly/Anuki, you can also get there too. I don't know. Let me just go back to like here. Sure, like right here. Sure, I guess. I don't know. That's actually kind of far back. No, not that far. Where am I going with this? Oh, we'll just go back here. Whatever. I'll just have it preview and let's just talk for a bit, you know? Where's Nightbot? Where is Nightbot? Nightbot should be here. I have Nightbot activated. But again, I haven't streamed for a couple months. So I don't know. Kai Dreams, Forest. Avian Cloud. Hell yeah, bro. I love Avian Cloud. Panels work if you click on the profile. Oh, I see. I didn't know that, to be honest. Not gonna lie. I didn't know that. Real quick. Where is Nightbot? Do I have to activate it again? Hold on, let me see real quick. Where would it be? To do? Editing. Nightbot dashboard. Oh no, I closed the thing. Hold on. I'll put the music back on. I apologize. Authorized. It's here now, right? I think. Is it here now? I need the music back on or else I'm gonna freak out. Hold on. Give it back. Come back, baby. Come back. I need my music playing. Ah. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay. Is it here? He died. Where is Nightbot? He's here now. Or how does this even work? It's been so long. Join channel. Ensure that you have Nightbot in the ensure that you have modded Nightbot. Okay. I shouldn't have to, but hold on, let me try that. At mod Nightbot. Does that work now? Yeah, Nightbot is already a mod. So that means he's already here. I don't know where he is though, because he's still part channel. Oh shoot. No. Oh, Nightbot is not joining your channel. Okay, that should work now. I think. Yeah, he's back. He's back, baby. Let's go, Nightbot. The bot commands for this channel are available at there. Sweet. I'm starting to learn AE, but it'll take some time until I get used to it. AE is kind of hard, so it takes a bit. Are you rendering 25 or 30? I render in 24. Okay, let's check this preview, see where I'm at.
Claiming that they fuck with me, but dread me like Jamaicans. Sometimes I just be thinking, what if this got no meaning?
Oh, that generic
What if we live a life that has no purpose, so we dreaming? What if I told you that I was claiming that they fuck
Wait, was there no gun? Oh, it was just disk cache. Okay, let me clear my disk cache, I guess, while I'm live. Is that gonna mess with things? Is it gonna be like, oh, you're clearing your disk cache while you're streaming? That's gonna like kill your PC and stuff. Is that a thing? I don't know. Let me do that though. I'll do it live in case maybe some of you guys don't know how to do it. You open up your preferences and just empty disk cache. Sure, empty it. It's only 1.8 gigs. Do I have that many temp files? Hold on. I don't have that many temp files, do I? No, I don't. So why is it like this? Why are you like this? Okay, whatever. I'm sorry, claps. Pog! I do motion design stuff, but birthday present coming soon. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. It is my past, but it was my birthday yesterday. That was fun. You have lolly porn on your file, bro? I do. Y'all heard something? I didn't hear anything. Okay, I need to check something because I don't.
Claiming that they fuck with me, but dread me like Jamaicans. Sometimes I just be thinking, what if this got no meaning? What if we live a life that has no purpose?
Oh, I don't have a swoosh on that shot. Let me add a whoosh on it. Otherwise, I won't be satisfied. Real quick. Okay, there we go. Yes. Yes! Yes! We're driving! What keeps you driven to finish an edit, excluding... Oh, hold on. Let me get this started. Wait, because I have to restart the whole RAM preview, because that's how it works. Also... Wait, no, I just haven't finished... I haven't started syncing the... Yeah, I haven't started syncing that. That's why I haven't... That's why that didn't load. Okay, that's fine. What keeps you driven? Oh, this song! Hold on, I need to turn it up for this song. I love this song. Also, let me know if the music is too quiet too in the background. What keeps you driven to finish an edit, excluding external incentives such as money or getting more exposure? Well, I don't really care about either of those. I just like to edit, I suppose. I don't know. It's something I still like to do. I know a lot of people are like super like depressed and stuff as far as editors go, and they're like, oh, I don't really, I don't really like editing anymore, but I'm still here and doing things that I don't like doing. I like editing still. I don't know. COD editing? I don't know. It's a little stale for me, I suppose. But the thing is, though, I really like editing the new gen CODs. As you can see, I'm editing BO4 right now. And a lot of people, 90% of editors do not like new gen CODs. And they always go back to like BO2 and MW2 and stuff like that. And all the old gen CODs because they're easier to edit. And they are easier to edit. But the thing about that is just... It's not new. It's boring. You can do new things, sure. You can find new CFGs, new effects, new overlays, and all these cool stuff, but the game mechanics are the same. And the thing about me, or my editing is very basic. I kind of follow the same exact routine every single time, just a simple sync and the same flow and stuff. However, I like editing something new. Having a new Call of Duty and having to learn it is a lot of fun. And when BO4 first came out, I had so much fun editing BO4. And whenever World War II came out, I had so much fun editing World War II. And I edited World War II for the entire year when every single other editor quit World War II. They were like, yeah, I'm not editing World War II at all. And then there was like no World War II edits unless they were like unless they were paid or anything. But I still edited because I like editing World War II. Not anymore because I did it for an entire year and I'm super burnt out about it. But I just hate, I don't like editing BO2 anymore. It's so boring. And it's so lame. I hate it so much. But editing BO4, even editing BO3, Ghost, AW, that's just so much more fun. Maybe not Ghost too much. Well, Ghost Sniping, I like Ghost Sniping though. But it's just so boring to go back to the old COD. So, you know, here I am editing BO4 and having a blast. So... I don't know. I suppose it's just because I still like editing. I don't care about money. My commissions are closed and I haven't accepted a paid edit in months. All the projects I'm doing at the moment are free just because I want to do them. I don't know. And I also just don't like giving up. I don't like scrapping edits. I scrapped one edit, but that's just because the project was so bad. Like it was some dark side team Taj and it pissed me off. So much just to edit. It pissed me off to no further extent, bro. And like I was like, I can't edit this. This edit is so garbage, or these clips are so garbage. I just can't edit this. No matter how hard I tried, those dark side clips are the worst. So yeah. Other than that, the last project I scrapped was over a year ago, and it's just mainly because I don't like to scrap projects. I know there's a thing where it's like, oh, If you don't like it, how it's turning out, then don't do it. Obviously, you know what I mean? If you don't like it, then scrap it or whatever. Not scrap. Okay, let me rephrase that. A lot of people, some people, they're super talented and they do all these crazy things, but they also need to know how to hit the delete key when they need to. If something isn't turning out correctly, then you might have to restart, and that's natural. That's the natural process of creative flow. Problem is when they cut it off there and they don't continue because they don't like it, and they don't like anything they're putting out, even though it's good and even though it is something they should enjoy. For me, I don't like scrapping because it's just some huge publicity stunt, especially if you like post it on Twitter or something. Like, here's a scrap. Here's my scrap. It's garbage, but it's okay. And then it gets like a ton of likes and retweets and a bunch of replies like, oh, it's not garbage. Why would you scrap this? And then it's like, oh, and then their ego inflates and their self-esteem inflates. And like, it's like, ugh, it's so gross to look at. So yes, that is my opinion on that. I don't know. Don't scrap edits. It just means you're seeking for attention. And I don't see any. If the only way you're not seeking for attention is if you don't post a scrap. If you just leave it in your file or in your computer or delete it, then it's fine. It's whatever. If you tweet it out, you're looking for attention. Well, I don't know. You're not looking for attention until you say it's garbage or you call it shit. Then you're looking for attention. So yeah. Hey, Malo, what's up, friend? Swoosh. Lucky if I start editing again, but I have no idea where to start. Bro, sometimes you just gotta start, because if you don't start, you'll never get anywhere. As long as Anuki edits COD, my dreams won't die. Don't worry, I'll be editing those CODs, dog. I hate Fortnite.
Claiming that they fuck with me,
Okay.
but dread me like
Let me start going through this
Sometimes I
now.
just be thinking, what if this got no meaning? What if we live a life that has no purpose, so we dreaming? What if I told you that I was claiming that
There we go. Okay, I'm okay with this. I get where I'm at right now. Let us continue. Okay. Have I synced this to where I want it to be? I don't know.
in his happy shit up front?
Is this quiet? My After Effects is really quiet. Hold on.
In his happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause no.
Is it too loud for you guys now? I don't know. Actually, is it? Okay, please tell me if it's too loud. I really don't want bad audio. We need a call so I can get you a birthday present. Oh, thank you, dog. Don't worry. I still don't like to be in calls while I'm in the stream. That's not changing. Danny's. Hello, friend. Oh shit. Is this Gillies and Kitties, right? Yes, it is. I know no one likes this down. Hold on, where am I going for this? I knew you said it for all of us. I did. I had to. Where did the Kermit come from? I don't know. Where did he come from? Hello. Hey guys, Kermit the Frog here. I know no one likes this style anymore, but I want to revive Dream style. Oh, that's what Malo's doing. Don't worry. You mean Deidre? Yes, that's Malo. Okay, let's continue. I think.
In his happy shit up front, but inside a nigga.
Okay, yeah. If I remember correctly, the syncing and this is gonna be weird.
With demons in his happy.
Okay, yeah, the sync is gonna be really weird for this clip, but that's just because I really want it to end somewhere. How many clips do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4, including this one. Including this one, I have 5 clips left. Okay, I can do this by today. Fuck you. How are you gonna expose my second ID? Well, my second ID is Unchained, so I got exposed for that already. Can't do much about that.
With demons. With demons. Demons in his. Demons in.
What is... Oh, God. Where are the gun sounds? I need to hear the gun sounds first before I continue. Where's my Kashka? Kashka! Oh, there it is. I see it! You can't hide from me, my friend! You cannot hide from me! Oh. Whoa. It's kind of loud, at least for me. Is it my After Effects that's too loud, that you're saying? Please tell me. I need to know this. Is my After Effects too loud whenever I audio preview? Please let me know. I'll change it. Don't worry. I would rather have you guys be able to have... I would rather have better audio on your guys' end than my end. So, please let me know if it's too loud. That would be very helpful information. Get that 168. Yeah, I don't know. I really need to get that new PC. I'm really mad though. Like, just because I opted to get a pre-built when I just could have just easily done research about this stuff because I know so much more about PCs than I used to, and I'm gonna sell this PC that I have now to buy a crazier one with a budget of like $2 grand. I'm thinking of changing. I got a banger dropping. Oh, I see. Oh, I got some really cool projects that are secretly job. That's sweet, dog. Can you pay for your AE? I don't pay for it, but I am sharing an account with my aunt who has an Adobe Creative Cloud account. A legitimate one for her work because she works at a graphic design firm. She is not a graphic... Well, she knows how to do it, but she's not a graphic designer herself. But yes, I share her account. So I have all my Adobe products for... all of my Adobe products are legitimate. Known as Marshmallow or Magnemite or Malamar or Magnemortar or Magmar or or anything of that. I mean, if it is only me, I can lower the stream volume. Well, I need to know if the audio is loud for anyone else too. I don't know that. No one's saying it. So until someone says, "Oh, here, let me audio preview real quick," and then I'll talk at the same time. Tell me how it is. Okay, I'm talking right now. It is kind of loud, to be honest, but let me know that. Okay, is that too loud? I'm gonna turn it down, just a safety precaution. I'm turning it down to like 21. Yes. Have you heard of Adobe coming out with a new software called Adobe Before Effects? I have no clue, dog. That sounds really weird. I don't know. I don't know. Something about not finding editing fun anymore or something. I don't know. Okay, I think y'all are talking about something that's beyond me. It is a tad late. I don't hear when you speak. Yes, probably loud. It is a tad little loud. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna turn After Effects down to like 20. Right? Where is it? Yeah, I'll turn it down to like 20. 19. We're turning it to 19. And then I'm gonna turn my DAC up so I can still hear. Okay? Did that sound better? Because I do have a DAC where I can just like manually lower or manually mess with the volume that doesn't affect you guys, affect it for you guys, so that helps too. It's a little loud compared to your voice. Yeah, well, it's gonna be like that because I kinda. Ooh, I don't know if Slums kind of has a weird toll as far as like how things look. Also, this edit is meant to be very simple, like as basic as it can get, to be honest. Look how flaggy it is to scrub through my timeline. Oh my god. Editing on a 4K display is kind of probably a little too much, to be honest. Avian Cloud, spelled that wrong. Yeah, it's just the Avian Cloud live stream. This thing. I usually just have this play when I stream, so yeah. What am I doing? I forgot what I was doing. Putting that back up. I wonder if I can do this. Hold on, give me a sec. Do this, and then do that. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is a little better. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's a little better for me, seeing the stream. There we go. We're chilling now. Yeah, I'll do there. Right there. There we go, right there. We're doing that. We're gonna, no, I'll just leave like this. Yeah, we're gonna leave like this. Yes. Yeah, dog. What's it called? The Avian Cloud is the goat. Okay, now it's really loud for me. Turn it down. There we go. No, not mute. Right there. There we go. Is the background music too loud? Now I need to know this. Just let me know at any time with like, you think the audio is just not correct, if you think it's the background music is too loud or anything like that, just let me know. I won't be offended. If anything, I'll thank you. So please just be like, yo, Anuki, why is your background music so loud? And I'll be like, oh, sorry, dog. And then we'll be back. Ooh, I do not like that. But I can just fix it by doing this, probably. Yeah, there we go. Does it drop frames when the screen tears? It doesn't, because BO4 is super weird. Okay. It's been so long since I've edited. This is actually kind of weird. Well, I say long, but I was working on this like a couple days ago. I just got really busy because the finals and junk, but yeah.
Front but inside a nigga grieving cuz. Front but inside a nigga grieving. Front but inside a nigga. Front but inside.
Oh god. Oh god. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's almost been a year since we know each other. Oh my god. Hello, friend. We're chilling. I do my best to remember all the people I've talked to in the past. But then again, I'm also very not smart, so. No, where is it? Oh, right here. Right there. There it is. There we go. See, the funny thing is, when I'm doing this part right here, where I'm making where I get, hold on. Oh god. Oh god. Hold on. Before. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. There we go. We're doing that. Do you know Sparky? I think I do. I think I've seen him I've seen him in the notification, the good old mentions every now and then. About to start and finish an edit in one night. Nice. That's good to do. Why is your face that beautiful, bro? You know what? I try. I just woke up, to be honest. Dude, I really need this new PC, because my PC right now just can't handle anything anymore, and it's kind of sad. There's definitely some throttling, but it's whatever. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, this 4K display has made my After Effects ever so much sluggish, but it looks nice. And I've learned a lot about like tech and monitors, for like specifically in the past couple of months. And I've learned that, like, the monitor that I had before, the color gamut was awful. Like, it was probably below 50%, to be honest. It was good for, like, you know, just casual use and stuff, like, for, like, what's it called? For, like, gaming and stuff. You know, it's fine for that, but for creative work, the color gamut was horrible. Like, it was probably, like, if I had to take a guess, it was probably, like, 60% sRGB and, like, maybe even 30% Adobe. So, yeah. I have no other editor friends and his Twitter was deleted. I'm pretty sure he does that. I'm not into like drama and stuff, so I don't know anything that surrounds him. I don't necessarily have anything against him either, because I don't care too much. Also, I don't have anything against anybody, but there we go. That's what I'm doing. I don't know if that's what he's going for, I guess. We'll go like that. Yeah, we'll go like that. I don't really, yeah, you know what? I think it'll look fine. Probably, I don't know. He kind of talked a lot of trash about a lot of people when he got confronted about it, so he deactivated. I see. Interesting. Well, you know, sometimes, and not sometimes, I mean a lot of times, a lot of people don't know how to act when something happens. And they get crazy and they lash out and they go public about it too. When in reality, they you know, I don't know what it is specifically. So now I'm speaking in general, you know, when things happen, so maybe something doesn't go your way, stuff like that. You just keep it to yourself. You don't gotta publicize about it. I mean, everyone has problems and everyone has their issues. I have my own issues, my own problems. Do you hear me talking about it? No. Because it's just kind of unnecessary. And then also, now there is a thing of like, if you say something that you have an issue with, and I am a follower of this too, if you have an issue with something and you gotta talk about it, stutter, sorry. You gotta talk about it, otherwise you're just not gonna be able to get it off your chest. Get it off your chest, you'll feel a lot better. However, every now and then, things just, this is way too slow. So every now and then, you just gotta like, some things just really don't gotta be publicized. And you gotta think like, if I do this, is it worth doing it? And what's gonna happen if I do it? Gotta weigh those things out. I don't know. Fair enough. I love the without you thumbnail, bringing Odeza back. The without you thumbnail. Which is that one? Did you have an edit to Odeza? I was probably talking about an edit from Malo, huh? Probably. I don't know. In Dreams and Shiny. Yes. Probably Malo's edit then. Yo, I have such like a... Oh, I need water. My throat's really dry. It's also she. But I don't think I could be better than the best. That's not true. That's not true. You just gotta keep going, because no one can be better than the best, because there is no such thing as the best.
Nobody checking it. Nobody checking.
Do I want to...
Nobody checking it.
Yeah, I'll just fade this clip. I'm gonna fade this clip. Yeah, I'm gonna fade this clip. Remember when we played BO2 that one time? I do remember. Those are fun times. I still have my 360. Just keep experimenting and trying new things. Yeah, that's all it is, baby. You don't gotta be too wild. Don't overthink it either. Just edit. Just keep doing it and make sure it's for fun. When it's not for fun anymore, then stop. That's all it is. If you get to a point where it's not fun anymore, then that should be an indicator. However, you may come to a point where you think it's not fun, but in reality, you're either just burnt out, or you've just been doing it for a while to the point where you just don't. Hold on, I lost what I was saying. You think you're not having fun anymore, but in reality, you just need a very brief break. Whether that be just for a couple of hours, or weeks, or days, or months. You just gotta relax for a bit and just kind of figure out what it is that's troubling you, is all. Because 9 out of 10 times, if you like editing, like, you don't start editing because you don't like it. You don't start editing because of what can happen. You start editing because you think it's interesting. I mean, think about it this way, right? Like, if you don't edit because you think like it's something well, sure, it's something you can get into, but if it's something that you think is just chill or whatever, like, you have to be in love with the concept. By the way, Hernan, thank you for following. What are you editing? I'm editing. He edits for Gilly and Kitty. Just a quick duel ep that's probably gonna go up on Kitty's channel, I'm gonna assume. But yes, I mean, you gotta realize that if, like, basically, in general, this may not apply to you, but in general, and this is a concept, so if it doesn't apply to you, just imagine it as a concept. You probably started out as like someone who either played or enjoyed the sniping side and all that jazz, you know, the clans and all that back in the day, you know, right? Unless you're a new gen, then I probably just teams, not clans. But, you know, you watch those and you're like, wow, that's crazy, and then you either get into it, or you think that the editing is crazy and the montage making is crazy, because it takes a select few to be like, whoa, I think that's crazy, while everyone else is like, whoa, them hitting all those feeds and stuff, all those the quad feeds, or I think, well, back in the day, you know, the sick triple feeds and the 360s on the ground type shit. It takes a certain type of people to be like, no, I think, like, yeah, it takes a certain type of people to be like, no, I think that the editing part is interesting, and that is where that stems. You don't just say, oh, cool, editing is cool, let me just do that. You got to take interest into it, and in that sense, that's when you'll be like, oh man, this is fun. That's why you start editing. So at the point, oh god, why did I copy that? At a point where you don't enjoy it, that's when you don't like editing anymore. It's not that. So yeah, you got to enjoy it, because it's something that takes a lot of work. And if you're lazy and you don't want to get into it, and you think there's too many steps, and it's just way too hard, and now you don't know how all these people are doing it, and all these other people are better than you. That joke, then you're not an editor. You can't be an editor. At least not one that can perform well. But the issue is that at least like 80% of editors nowadays are like that. So you're not going to get too far with that. Nards King, he's a king. I really hate. I had this really weird hate. I wish I was experienced this era of COD/editing with Expag Train example, and to see people like Anuki that alive is one of the best. To keep that alive. Well, I gotta keep it real. You know, I don't like effects. Also, they're really hard and a pain to do. So I'm just gonna continue and add my pan crop and my sync and make sure my flow is on point. And I'll keep doing that until I decide for some reason effects is more important than that. But spoiler alert, they're not, so that's not gonna happen. Everyone's moving to Fortnite. I hate Fortnite. I should just start reading the chat more. I started anime editing and watched Nards, who made 2 videos inspired videos for you. Yes, that was fantastic. Nards is fantastic. I'm having fun waiting for Master Chief Collection in Borderlands 3. I haven't played Borderlands, so I don't really know that. Not gonna lie. I was using CC 2019, an update came out, and now it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, just use 2014 and never do anything about it. I've never used 2019. Like, there's 2019 in our schools, but you have to have an account for it to work. Otherwise, you just use 2018 on a school's account or something like that. I don't know, some weird bullshit like that. And I hate it. I hate 2018. It pisses me off. 2014 is just the way to be. 2014 is just the easiest. Like, why would you not use 2014?
That I was going.
2014 is just the easiest to learn, best to use. I don't know, it crashes a lot, but like, shoot, so does anything else. So get over it. We'll just go with that, and then keep that on you. Soldier Boy, tell him. Soldier Boy, tell him. Oh, I don't want to do that, actually. We'll keep it. No, we'll keep that one there, actually. I'm going to leave that there. I think my intuition says it's fine. I want to create a COD version of A Moment Apart. Yeah, I'm already doing that. Cool. Oh, I get that. What else in the songs? Oh, good. I've been thinking about doing it. But the fun, just photos. Save songs. Okay, there we go. Caught up with the chat. We're chilling. I used to be way better, but now my situation's weird. What I want to do, you know those like mini monitors, like those super tiny displays or whatever that people, I don't know if you guys know about it, but I saw it recently. They're just super tiny monitors that hook up to like HDMI, like mini HDMI or something. Like, no, I think it's HDMI to like micro USB, somewhere like that. And it's just a little tiny like note size display. And honestly, that'd be super cool just for like reading chat. That'd be cool. So I might invest into that. I don't think it's that expensive either. It can't be. It's a little super duper tiny display. So how expensive can it be, right? Motion tile. Forgot about that. Yikes. Motion tile. Can't be having those things on the sides of the screen. Otherwise, it'll be super weird. I really need water. Shit's dry as a motherfucker. Oh, earlier today, I saw the first episode of Place Further Than the Universe or whatever. I think it's really cool. I have only saw the first episode though. I was starting the second one, but I wanted to stream, so I stopped. But yeah, that was really cool. That was a lot of fun. I think it's super interesting, and I love the OST for it too. And I think it's a cool message too. Like the whole premise of it, or at least the premise of the first episode, where it's like wanting to do a lot of things but being too afraid to do it. Like, what if you fail? What if it backfires? That type of thing. Or, you know, that type. I don't know. I think it's really interesting to see how they can overcome doing that type of thing. Like, just going out and doing it rather than being scared of what might happen if it fails. That type of deal. Always interesting. I love animes with deep messages like that, especially if they know how to do it. Okay, where is my warp? There's my warp. Oh, nice. It's perfectly set too. I've called it dreams, and I've only talked to dreams. Yeah, I spoke to dreams once, but that was it. It was during some DM thing, but it was a while ago. It was way back. Feeks is fun though. I don't talk to Feeks a lot, but he's cool. Do I not want... Where's my there's my flicker. Flicker, what are you hiding from me, duh?
Going to war with demons and his happy. Going to war.
I probably want... No, actually, I don't want a Twitch there. I think that'd be too much. But I do want an exposure bump. Just a quick exposure bump. Nothing too crazy. Yes, this is what I am here for. I love talking to knowledgeable people a lot. You know what? I can see that. I love talking about... Like I said earlier, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but I like having talks about life. Just stuff like that. It's fun. Especially when you talk with someone that knows what they're talking about too. Sometimes it takes a certain amount of like idealism and ability to be able to talk about life and talk about it correctly, because a lot of people, they're not willing to do so. Because, I mean, even me, I'm not a very serious person at all. Like, I'm not very serious. Ask anybody who knows me. If there's something serious is happening, I'm not very serious about it because it's super lame. But when we're talking about life, it's a whole different story. I'm still a little serious. I'm still not, what's the word? I'm still a little not serious about it because I'm still joking around and having fun time talking to people and stuff and you know, socializing and stuff. But it's always fun because even when you're talking with a non-serious person, they always have something serious to say. Because it's life, whether it be about, you know, careers, about living, about anything. It's just always so fun to see what other people's opinions are. I don't know. It's always a pleasure to see what's going on in people's heads. What in the world? Did this turn pink? What? Are y'all seeing this? Why is the color changing? Am I crazy? Oh, you know what it is? It's a flicker, isn't it? It is a flicker. Yeah, that's what it is. Interesting. Not a lot of snap in that one. So let's crank that snap bad boy up. Snap, crackle, pop. I have a history essay, 3 Japanese essays, and a mock exam tomorrow. That sounds hella gay. Damn. I'm here talking to chat when I'm supposed to be editing. Bro, we gotta edit. We gotta be editing right, dog. Yeah, I want to finish this today, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be live, to be honest. I've been live for about an hour. Usually what I do is I stay live for 3 clips and then I get off, which usually takes about 3 hours. You know, an hour per clip on average, like in general. So yeah, and honestly it's working because I just finished this clip, I'm pretty sure. And we've hit the 54-minute mark, so let's go ahead and run preview and make sure everything is not too gross. Which typically it is. Multitasking, yeah, it's an interesting thing. I can do it just because I'm very comfortable with. Wait, hold on.
If
I forgot something. Just make sure my velocities are correct. Did I just change? Oh, I did change DPIs. Another thing I wanted to talk about in my stream, the keyframes, by the way. The keyframes. Yeah, this exists. By the way, you're the goat. Thanks, bro. I try and, do things in which shepherds would appreciate. Shepherds? Because goats? Never mind. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I want to mess with more of, like, my background. I do have my figures right here. I don't know if you can see it. I have my Haru Onorida figure and my Kosaki Onorida figure just chilling there. It's a little dark though, so you can't see it. I do want to get some sort of illumination. I think it would be cool to have like a shelf thing just chilling for my future figures. I still do have my Ui figure though that's chilling here. Don't worry about it. She sits here and does her thing. Yeah. Past memories, bro. Wait, is number 1, bro. It's interesting, but you still haven't seen Clannad, so I can't take you seriously until you have. Maybe something for Mellow. Sleep. It's okay. It's probably, yeah, it's like 10 or something like that for you time travelers, bro. I feel that. All right, round previous finishing. Let's see, baby.
If I told you that I was going to war with demons and his happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking. If I told you that I was
so it was all right. However, the last 2 shots had a little too much snap. Yeah, like, well, I don't know, cause like right here, yeah, obviously that pulls out way too quick. So I gotta mess with that, and then that. Wait, let me see the last clip first, actually.
If I told you that I was going to war with demons and his happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking. If I told you that I was going to war with demons and his happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking. If I
The
told
sync of the last shot is kind of weird, isn't it? It's kind of weird. Okay, I know the second to last shot is a little snappy. I can fix that. That's fine. But the sync in the first shot is a little iffy, isn't it? I don't know what it is though. Okay, so that, no, I can still make this slower. There you go. That should help tremendously. But the last shot is a little interesting, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, just a little weird, yeah. I don't know if it's too fast or too slow or not, but I'm gonna go with it's too slow. So let's drop that down just a tiny bit. Find where it drops frames again. Hopefully not. Oh, it is where it is. Okay, cool. I see some. Yeah, we're gonna see some screen tearing. Not a lot I can do about that. All right, try that again. Yeah, feel better after the other night's pizza. What do you eat, dog? I can tell. I just want to see what the fuck did you do to that pizza. Did you fucking die? Huh. Yeah, it just tasted so bad. Where'd you get it from? When the next clip starts, I will move into the next phase because I do actually want to talk about a couple things too. I want to talk about where I've been because like my YouTube channel, the last thing I posted on my YouTube was when when the whole like thing happened with Red, which was like 3 months ago, almost 3 months, like 2 months basically, just a little over 2 months ago. And I just kind of had a little update video on what was happening, and then I just haven't uploaded since then. So I kind of want to talk about where I've been, what have I been planning, and what I've been working on since, you know, since I haven't been uploading. So
if I
yeah.
told you that I was going to war with demons and his happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking. If I told you that I was going to war with demons and his happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking. If I told you that I was going to war with demons and his happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause.
Okay, I was avoiding it at first, but I think I'm gonna actually sync where he goes cuz, and then goes to the final shot, just to add that little bit. So let me, where is it? I'm gonna do it where he says cuz rather than actually the, no, rather than, right here, there we go, this should work. Rather than sing it to the song, I'll sing it to his voice, just in that regards. Okay, let me get at least these ready. Yeah, that'll work. That should be fine. Whoa, hello, sir. Hello, Loof Tips. Loofy Tips? No, we're going with Loof Tips. My mom bought it on her way home from work, so I don't know where she ordered it from. Interesting. Yes. That sounds. At least your prom got you something yesterday. My family was all gone. It's all good. I mean, they said if I wanted to come too after my classes, I could, but I was like, I don't want to drive all the way down to Dave & Buster's because for me, that's 2 cities away, and I'm not trying to do that. So, yeah. Like, I just finished all my classes from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. after not sleeping from doing a paper. I was like, you know what? I don't really want to drive all the way there. I just want to go home and chill, relax. So I'm not mad. I'm not that mad when I made that tweet of me just like, of me saying like, you know, all my family is gone. They're not even here for my birthday. No, it's all good. You know, I don't really care. They're celebrating my little cousin's birthday. So honestly, I would rather have that. It's all good. I'm 19. He's like, I don't know, but he's in like 5th or 6th grade or something. So you know what? He's enjoying youth. I'd rather have my family and celebrate their youth than celebrate me being 19. You know what I mean? Oh wait, before I continue, I need to fix the flicker on this clip right here. Yeah, there we go. That wasn't rep preview. Okay, so my mouse. So if you don't know, my keyboard is a 10 keyless. I got it recently, and it's really cool. I'm a little weird because I never had a proper mechanical keyboard, so I got used to it after a while. However, like my old keyboard used to have a number pad, and if you know anything about AE, the number pad on the number pad, the audio preview is minus, or no, not minus. The audio preview is the decimal button, and then like markers is asterisk or whatever. But for me, the only thing I cared about was the decimal button, and I muscle memory that so much that it hurts me to not have it anymore. But now I have my I can't show it really. It doesn't really show up well on the webcam, but I have my what am I trying to say? I have the audio preview as my fourth mouse button, and then I have my RAM preview as my fifth mouse button. So that's what I'm doing now. So that's fun.
If I told you that I was going to war with demons and it's happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking.
How does that look? Is that okay? Does that look pretty okay? I think. Oh Jesus. Okay, does that look pretty okay? I don't know.
If I told you that I was going to war with demons and it's happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking. If I told you that I was going to war with demons and it's happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking. If I told you that I was going to war with demons and it's happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking. If I told you that I was going to war with demons and it's happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody.
If you couldn't tell by now, I'm trying to make this edit like super simple because, I'm editing for players right now, not for a team or anything. I'm just editing for Gilly, you know what I mean? And I actually want to form my style to be more like this. Very, very much more, very much more. Oh, I love the song. Okay, turning it up. Anyways, I want my editing to kind of form into more of a simpler editing style because... And this may sound a little contradictory to a lot of what editors want to do, but I want to form my editing to be catered more towards the players, more than it already is, because I don't know. I've been editing for players for so long that I know I've shaped my editing to be super simple already. However, I feel like it can be even better. And I feel like a lot of players can appreciate things a lot more if I mess with my style a little bit, just a little bit, so that it's a lot, I can't say a little and a lot, that contradicts each other. Just so it's a little more fluid and a little more, or a little less flashy rather. So keeping it very simple, keeping it very basic, and this edit is gonna kind of be the first edit or the guinea pig edit, I suppose, where I test out the simpler style. And I kind of like it. I like how this is turning out. Like, the sync is very simple, the sync is, it is what it is, And, you do AMVs, I don't, but it'd be fun to do one day. it's just I like to talk. That's all, really. If you have a confidence in talking, then then you can get somewhere. I'm kind of I wouldn't say an extrovert, because I do also like to spend time alone and I cherish that time. I believe there's a word for being in between an introvert and an extrovert. However, I just really like talking. And anyone who's listened to the podcasts that I've done, or the other editing chats for that matter, because the podcasts, they're public, they're the ones I've done for school, so you can technically find them. However, yeah, I just like talking a lot. It's fun, especially when I have things to talk about and have people to talk to. So yeah, BRB, you can take a shower. All right, man, you take a shower, man. What should I do next? So the clip before this is a triple, correct? No, it's not a triple. I wish it was, though, because they have a lot of triples, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, I have 2 triples now, and then 2 normal clips. So that's kind of what I gotta go through. And Gilly has the most triples, though he said he lost his clip folder, which sucks ass. So now he just has a bunch of whatever clips he still has, which happens to be triples. So yeah. Outlaw triple or Paladin triple? Which one would make more sense here? Oh, this is a good point for a triple too. Let's go. Yeah, nice. See, I meant to do that with the song, by the way. This is what I meant to do this. So let's go with, let's see, Paladin triple on, what is this? Contraband? Well, I think I might go with this one just because, yeah. Oh, sorry, dog. I don't like, no links in my chat, if that's all right. I prefer not to have links in my chat. Ops. Yes, there we go. Thank you. Forgot I had that. Thank you. Nothing against you or anything. I just don't like giving ops on my stream, or ops in general. I really hate doing it, because whenever people ask for ops, they usually just want to talk to me just because of that and nothing else. But yeah, I don't like to do ops on my stream. It takes away from what I'm doing, and that's kind of selfish that's selfish thinking for the other people that are watching the stream. So, yeah. Also, I'm not really the person to give ops on an AMV, because I don't know a lot about them, but usually I like them. I think I'm gonna go with this one. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Bam! I was late on it. Oh no, you're good. See how I been. This is what I'm gonna do, right? Watch this. So we're gonna use a little clip manipulation. If nobody really knows how I do these, well, you're in luck, because I'm about to show you. A little clip manipulation doesn't hurt anyone. All I really do is just move the clips so that, it looks like it was nice and seamless. But yeah. Bam. Tell me how I've been and all that. Yeah, there we go. This is what it. Oh, I'm getting a call from my grandpa. Hold on, give me a sec. Hello? Oh, I'm at home right now. Yeah. No, Alvin is home. He doesn't have school today. No, they'll have spring break, so. Yeah. Alright. Just asking if he's gonna pick up my brother from school, but he's in spring break, I'm pretty sure, so yeah. I say I'm pretty sure because I'm actually not sure, but I'm pretty sure I saw him earlier today, so that is what I'm going off of. How I've been. There we go. We'll go like this. Yes. Anyways, I do want to start talking or move the whole stream to a different point. I want to start talking about where I've been. So, like I said earlier, it's been a while since I've uploaded on my YouTube, even edits. It's been a while since I've edited, actually. Like, the last edit I did, or I finished, was the one I did that went up on Marv. and that's the first edit I finished in about 2 months, which is a little odd to say, especially from someone who in like throughout almost all of 2018 I dropped an edit or some sort of form of upload every week. But yeah, I just been way too busy, to be honest. Like after Red ended, I was just like, man, I kind of hit a reality check as far as like what I need to focus on. And for me, what I need to focus on is being able to produce something that you guys enjoy. So I got to the drawing boards, and if you haven't seen my update video, I think it's about like what's next type of thing. I believe that's what I titled it. I definitely think you should watch it because it is a little outdated. However, it does talk a little bit about more of what I want to do, but I'll also talk about it a little bit more here. So basically what I want to do is I want to start pushing content to my channel. If you didn't know, I used to upload a lot of content onto my, like content based videos onto my channel rather than just edits. And they did really well. Like my editing races, or editor races, I believe is what I called it. They done almost better than, they do it like almost just as good as my edits do. And a lot of people enjoy it, and I've only done 2. I wanted to do more, just never found the time to. Also, it's kind of a hassle to put together. And I just, whenever I made those videos, also my second channel video. So if you guys didn't know I have a second channel, I just never uploaded to it, or I just kind of stopped uploading to it. But I really loved making videos on the second channel. Like it's something I actually genuinely enjoyed doing. Like recording for those videos, it was a gaming channel by the way, so it was games. I genuinely enjoyed making videos on that channel, editing them, producing them, or I said the other way around. You know, recording for them, producing them, editing them. I really enjoyed it. Even if it wasn't like edited, if it was just like a full-length gameplay, I really enjoyed doing it. So because of that, I'm like, you know what? I really just want to. I'm gonna change this real quick, by the way. I want to change it to this. But I really enjoy making those content videos, and something I really wanted to get into is content editing in general. So I was like, you know what? Got a dip. Have a good night, brother. All right, Mallow, you go for it, dog. Have fun. But yeah, I just want to start doing videos like those. And if you guys are not familiar with my Twitter chat, which you should be familiar at this point if you follow me on Twitter, I am the proud owner of what is the Uwu chat, which is very notorious and has somehow gained a decent amount of popularity. But I want to start making the Uwu chat mobile, which is why you have seen the Uwu chat Twitter possibly. I want to start doing things with those people in the Uwu chat. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Sully, how you doing, dog? I want to start doing things with those people in the Uwu chat, meaning like making videos with them and stuff like that. And once I start doing something like that, I can, I can start recording those, I just want to have a lot of fun because I really love, like I said, and I've repeated myself 30 million times, I really love producing those type of content videos. They're so much fun to record, and it's just a great time. And it's just so much fun to do. I can't get too, or I can't stress enough how much fun I just have doing those videos. So because of that, I will start, mobilizing the Uwu chat pretty soon, actually. I have a lot of plans, and I've also talked with a lot of them too, and we're all down for it. We're doing things like draw my thing, that type of thing. I don't care. Damn ads. But yeah, doing things like draw my thing with the Uwu chat, Cards Against Humanity with the Uwu chat. That type of stuff. I think that those would be really fun videos to watch. And those would be fun videos to record too. And it's just not hard. It's not the hardest thing to do. It's just be me as if I was like, it would just be as if like, I was just playing a game with the boys, just having fun. And I just happen to record it and edit it, you know what I mean? So in that regards, I really want to start pushing the Uwu chat to do something. Well, your 1/3 is really pixelated compared to mine. My 1/3. Well, it could just be the stream quality. Also, if I'm scrubbing, then it's probably pick the pixelated running. If you're talking about this, then yeah, that's just me scrubbing. Let's see. But yeah, I do want to figure that out soon. I'll do that soon. So until that happens, I'm not too sure. I don't know when it's gonna happen, although I do have plans to do it at least during the summer. So I can't wait to do those videos. I guess it'll be so much fun. Yeah.
Family tripping ain't. Family tripping ain't got. Ain't got. Ain't got. Ain't got.
We'll cut it there. Yeah. You do your sins on PC or console? I do it on PC. I have all the CODs on PC, so that would. Yes. PC sins are just way better, but console sins aren't that bad as long as you know what you're doing. When are you doing another inactivity clear out? Oh, on my UU chat? I don't know. It'll be soon, but a lot of the people that are in the UU chat right now are active ever since my last inactive clearing, so it probably won't be for a while until I really notice that people aren't talking. But yeah. And my definition of active is a lot different than other people's. For me, active is just at least being there to participate in anything that's happening. Because, like, you know, like the occasional trains that we do, like the UU trains and stuff like that, you know, just dumb stuff like that. If I see them, I see people when they post. Like, I'm always monitoring them. And if you're in the UU chat, you might get a little weirded out by that. But I'm always watching because I don't have the chat muted. I'm always reading. I'm always lurking, making sure everything is fine. Unless I'm doing something like working or whatever. And then recently, like after school or after work, I came back and there was like 200 messages. I was like, yeah, I'm not reading this. So if anything happened during that time, then whatever. I'll just let it fly.
Tripping ain't got. Tripping ain't got. Ain't got.
But yeah, I know when my definition of active is a lot different. Some people think active just means talking every day. Not me. Not necessarily. My definition can't necessarily be explained, and I have my own criterias for what inactive is, so you just gotta trust me. So yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I miss your live chats on YouTube. Yeah, bro, that's what this is, man. I've talked about a lot of things, and it's interesting because right now, oh shoot, there we go. Right now, like, this kind of a weird point in my stream where there's just new people in the chat right now. So I don't want to keep what's the word? Reiterating myself, but you know, if anyone's new, what editing chats is basically sometimes when I stream, the chat will bring up a couple interesting topics. The chat being you guys that's watching. At least on Twitch, not on YouTube. But you know, if there's just something you want me to talk about, whether that be intellectual or not, it could be about like current issues in the world, and it can be about anime. You know, it can just range from so many different things. And if it's about anime, I have a lot to talk about. but you know, if it's, and it could be anything that's pressing at the moment, anything that you would just want to hear my opinion about. Honestly, I'm just flattered that you would even want to hear my opinion about it. So if it's just something that's happening, maybe drama, I don't know. I don't know a lot about drama because I don't follow drama. I also, when drama happens, I do not, follow it, I suppose. I don't pay attention to it because it's super lame and it's really cringy to see when people have like drama, I suppose. I'd find it super cringy. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It's just weird. Just a bunch of grown people arguing. I find that so weird. Like, legitimately upset about each other. Like, grown ass people, like, literally sitting down. Oh, by the way, Vezo, thank you for following. Just grown ass people getting super heated and bugged about something, whatever that may be. And they're just, oh man, I just find it so cringy that people will just seriously get into so much drama because of it. Like, about content, about YouTube, about anything. Just whether it be for a publicity stunt or whether they're genuinely mad, like these grown ass people are really doing that stuff. So like, you know, I just find seeing drama like that super awkward and super lame. That's nothing against people like that get mad about it. Like, at least not completely against, because you know, if you get mad about something, maybe you want to defend it. Sure, why not? You know, but man, seeing like some grown ass people get genuinely upset that some like person that may or may not be older than them just called them out. That's so weird. That's some weird stuff. Is college overrated? I don't know. Let me change the song real quick. Is college overrated? That's a good question. I think it isn't. And that's weird to say because at the moment I'm going through a little crisis right now where I'm not sure if college is what I want to be doing. So this might sound a little odd for me to be like, I don't think college is overrated, but let me explain my case. So like, when you're growing up, going through high school and middle school and stuff, you know, a lot of people can argue about how school, like high school and elementary school and middle school, they don't really prepare you for the real world and stuff. And honestly, they really don't. But what they do is teach you a lot about common sense, teach you a lot about problem solving, and these are things that do exist in the real world. They may not teach you about taxes and stuff, but they teach you about how to be able to figure things out when needed to. So that's why when people who don't do well in high school, like whether they dropped out or not, like, you know, those people that didn't do well in high school, like it's a little stereotypical to see them, but you know what I'm talking about when I say those people. Like those people, they let me do this real quick before I continue. Okay, they're just not able to do well after school just because they just were like, oh, school is dumb. But in reality, school isn't dumb. They just lack the ability to use common sense and common knowledge to find their way through life. Because of that, you know, it's just they're not able to perform as well as someone who did. Even if the person who did is like, man, school is pretty dumb. Why am I here right now? Why isn't school teaching about taxes and stuff? And then I have to take a personal finance class to be able to do so. And then when you go into college from high school, you're just super out of the loop because college is like, you go from being super dependent on your counselors and on your teachers and on your parents to going to college where you're just like literally on your own. Nowadays, though, I do want to say this though, nowadays it's a lot different, and there's a lot of faculty that'll help you. Like for me, for my college, you can't sign up for classes unless like you literally have talked with your professor beforehand about your classes. Like you can't just like register for classes. You got to meet with your professor to do it with them. So it's a lot more streamlined now, which is awesome. Like it's super awesome. So like, hold on, shit. There we go. That should be okay. Yeah, it looks gross actually. Let me fix this. Okay, like that. But yeah, like nowadays it's a little more streamlined, but still in the same regards, it's just a little iffy. Just because like there's just so much that goes on now. Shit, this is not gonna work, is it? Okay, we'll do it like this. The getaway, I guess. Oh god. What? Okay, there we go. But yeah, nowadays it's a little interesting how the school system works, but it's a lot more streamlined. Now, where I'm going with this is that school really is just for people who don't know what they're doing in life. You know, I feel like if you don't know what you want to do and you don't have any preparations for it, you really want, and maybe you do want to know what you want to know what you want to do in life. You just lack the abilities and the means to figure that out. So you go to school, you go to college to figure that out. Like in high school, you're like, man, I want to be a business person. I want to be a salary man. No one says that, but they end up doing that anyways. They go into college to figure out what that means. But, and I know this might sound nerdy, but I found this from an anime, right? And honestly, it's something that I've preached for a long time anyways. This is just a really good way they worded it. So I'm going to continue I will continue to work off it like that. So an anime called March Comes Like a Lion. I'm watching it right now and it's actually really good. It's really interesting and really symbolic and deep. If you haven't seen it, you should totally watch it. It's a really interesting watch. But basically there was a line where it's like, let me explain just a very brief what it is about while my After Effects crashes. Okay, we're good. It's about shogi, which is like a Japanese board game type deal. And there's a kid who's in high school that's a professional shogi player. And he does that as a profession and probably makes more than his teachers do and stuff like that. And then, you know, one time he was talking with his teacher in an episode, and he was like, our teacher was like, why don't you attend school? Something along those lines, right? And it's like, he says he doesn't want to attend school because he feels like school is for people who don't know what they're doing and they want to know what they're doing. But he knows what he wants to do, and he's already very enveloped into it. Or he already knows what he wants to do in life, and he has the means to do it already, and he's already pursuing it. So there's no reason for him to go to school to find out what he wants to do. And I think that's really interesting the way he put that. So it's a little different now because the way Japan works is obviously different than America, or anywhere else for that matter. But if you know what you want to do, and you don't necessarily need a degree to be able to pursue it, then you really don't need to go to college. But college is really good because it teaches you independence and how to work on your own after being so dependent on school for so long. Or it was after being so dependent in high school for so long, and grade school and middle school and all that stuff. So in that sense, yeah, college is amazing. And you get to, if it's something specific, like let's say video editing, for example, which is what I'm doing, you get to be exposed with like professors and people that are super experienced in that field, and you get to ask them interesting questions rather than, let's say, if you were going into video editing because you've done YouTube video editing like this right now. It's very much different to be able to get advice from those type of people than it is to get advice from people here doing this YouTube junk. Talking with professionals is really interesting. So in that sense, having that exposure and having those opportunities is really good. So is college overrated? It's overpriced. But it's not. College, if you don't have a reason to go to college, then don't do it. There's no reason to be able to go to pursue college and waste all that money if you already have the means and the ability to do something. And this means that you have the means. This doesn't mean that you're about to have the means. This doesn't mean that at some point you really think that you're just going to somehow miraculously get an opportunity of a lifetime, a 1 in a million chance will just bestow upon you and be like, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. This is why I didn't go to college. No, if you have to know at that moment in time that I don't really need to go to college right now, because right now I can be doing everything that I need to. I already have it. Once you have that, then you really don't need college. But just know that what colleges can offer is a lot more than you think. So don't overlook college. That's a better word for it. Don't overlook it just because nowadays in this age there's a lot of debate whether college and getting diplomas actually help. So now a lot of people, especially in our generation, assuming that you're a part of my own generation, people in our generation are just skeptical about college. Like, is college even worth it? Don't think that right away. You have to appreciate what colleges can do, because there's a lot of resources that colleges have. So college, it's not overrated. It's just overpriced. And don't overlook it, because colleges can get you they can get you farther than you ever could think. Like, I'm in a class right now which is an entry-level video editing class because I have to take it, and I know like almost everything that's happening, and I have an A in that class, and I'm doing everything completely fine. Right? It's perfect. I love that class too. The professor is awesome, and I talk to him a lot. And I talk with the teacher, the teacher aide, a lot, and we always talk a lot about like editing and stuff like that, because I'm into it, and I know a lot about it right now. I've been doing this for 3 years, almost 3 years, I think. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And they know what they're talking about too. So it's always fun to talk with them about it. But in that class, there's also things that I learned that I never knew before. So just knowing that if I never went to college and never took that class, I wouldn't know about it, or it would have taken me a lot longer to find it out. So just don't overlook it. College, it's expensive. So if you're able to go to college and take classes that you want to take, then you can probably know some cool stuff. Okay, let's continue. Let's watch this round preview.
Cause checking to see how I been. And my family tripping cause nobody checking to see how I been. And my family tripping cause
I do not like where that is. What if I move this a frame back? How would that look? Oh, jizz.
cause nobody checking to see how I been. And my family tripping.
That's a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna move this a whole frame back. But yeah, that is my spew on college. Hope you found that interesting. You see, these are the talks I'm talking about. That editing chats strive off of. So don't be afraid to ask about interesting topics, because I will let you know. I will be like, yo, man. Just ask me some things and I'll let you know what I feel about it. Yeah, this will work. There we go. Wish I, like, for an artistic and creative person, because that's because we are in that group. I didn't really see that, but yeah. Imagine not being in an Anuki chat. Pop, what's up, Bosa? How you doing, dog? Wish I was in an Anuki chat, bro. Just ask something that I find interesting, and I'll talk about it. As long as I find it interesting enough to talk about, at least. I live in Canada, and college costs $200 per semester. What? Where do you go to? I spend 10 grand every year. That's not right. You go to like some dumb bullshit college then. Link to editing chat. Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. Not editing chat as in like, well, what do you mean editing chat? Do you mean like a Twitter chat, like an actual group chat? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the series that I do where, I talk about things right now. That's what I'm doing. By the way, did I say thank you for following, Iro? I don't think I did, but thank you for following. This should be a lot better, I think. Oh, wait, hold on. I moved everything, but oh, whoops. I moved everything, but what I really want to do is this. I have to change the sync on this, which is fine. You got like a Discord chat or anything? Oh, no, I'm not in any editing chats other than like team ones. I don't like being in editing chats because what they are doing is a lot different, or is not very aligned with what I do. So, I don't know. They're cool and interesting. I've been in a couple in my time, and it's really awesome. Like, they're honestly really great places to, spark interest and be around people that are just like you, and, throw ideas around, give each other ops openly, stuff like that. It's a great environment to be in. I just don't like it because it's just not something that aligns with what I do. That's all, though. That's the only reason. So yeah, when I'm talking about editing chats, that's not what I mean. I do a thing on my channel where, and it's called, I do a thing on my channel called editing chats. It's the title of it, where I just talk about interesting topics. That's what I'm talking. That's what I mean when I say editing chats, in this context at least. I live in Canada and Quebec. My college is like top 3 in my province. Bro, your college is fucking bullshit if you pay only $200. That means you graduate in 4 years. The colleges have 2 semesters, so you pay $400 a year. So your college, what did I say? What did I say again? 4 years, and you pay $400 a year. So your college is only $1,600. Oh, you're telling me you're gonna pay $1,600 for a bachelor's diploma? Is that what you're telling me? Because if that's the case, I'm moving to Canada. What? I spend 10 grand per year. You mean to have per class or something? Yeah, do you mean per class? Yup. What are you saying yup to? You mean per class or per semester? If you pay $1,600 per year, or if you pay $1,600 to get a 4-year bachelor's, then that's just not right. That's not right. Ugh. Oh, $3 Pyro. Been watching you forever. Oh, Avail, thank you for following. Advil. Thank you for following. Been watching you forever. Shh, be quiet. I'm appreciating someone. I've been watching forever. You're by far my favorite editor. And by the way, late happy birthday. Please stream more and please do some tutorials on your channel. Thanks, man. I'm glad that I can be that for you. I am gonna stream a lot more. The reason why I haven't been streaming is because I've been busy. Finals is coming up right now, and also I've been not doing very hot in school, so I've been trying to focus on that. Also, I was trying to push a setup video type thing on my channel before I started doing anything like streaming and stuff. But I just like, you know, it was my birthday, and I was like, I really want to stream. It's just the letters AVL. Okay, I got you. AVL. Advil. But yeah, I wanted to wait to stream until I finished everything I wanted to do, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I just want to stream because streaming is so much fun. I don't get a lot done. That's the thing though. That's my only issue with streaming. But I can get some junk done if I just sit here for long enough. So yeah. I'll do my best. And tutorials, I'll figure something out. I am working on something that is a tutorial type thing. I don't know. You'll see in the future. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. But you got to pay for books too, and $200 per semester. Which is, yeah, I get that, but I'm talking about tuition. You have your 3 months? Oh no, 3 months is not a semester. That's a term, right? Wait, no. Wait, no. Semester or September, October, November, December. Isn't 3 months? That means a term, right? Not semester. Semesters, there's 2 semesters in a year. Terms, there's 3. Like a spring term, a fall term, a winter term, and a spring term. That's how that works. And yeah, my tuition is hella expensive. That's not $200 per semester. Yeah, you gotta pay for books, sure, but hell no. Okay, let's continue.
Nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping.
Oh, that's way better. Although I need to slow this down more. But yeah, I'll definitely do like this tutorial. Not a tutorial, because those are really overdone. But I do have an idea, so just bear with me until I get that situated. It will take a while because I want it to be really well structured and actually helpful, rather than something that's like, I really don't want to just be like this, you know, hour-long how Anuki edits type thing and how I edit, that type of thing. I don't want it to be that because that's so overdone and no one's gonna watch it. Even if they're like broken into segments, like 10-minute segments of how to do this and that, and like in different videos, I just don't think people can watch that. So don't worry, I have some ideas. Just gotta wait a minute. Well, for us, it's different, but yeah, I guess that's why we got so many immigrants in Quebec. I see. Interesting. This song is hella weird. Let's go back to here. Let me take this time. All right.
Nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping. Nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping. Nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping.
That's really fast,
nobody
actually.
checking to see how I been and my family tripping. Nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping. Nobody.
Wait a minute. Is this wrong? Am I on the wrong beat here? Wait, hold on. Am I stupid? Don't answer that question. Hold on.
Nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping. Nobody checking to see how I been and my
Wait. Oh my god, I'm retarded. Okay, I need to change this thing again. Whoops. No. This needs to stay right here. For now. With this I can put less strain on this here. There we go. This is what I wanted to do. Oh, yeah, I am stupid. Whoops. There we go. This should help. Yes, there we go. And then also I need to change the sync of this. Let me just change this. Oh, shit. There we go. Let me just fix everything real quick. Back. Hey, friend. What song you're using? I'm using a song that Gilly linked. It's called, from Burger Man, called The Greatest. Honestly, I'm not too keen about using songs that people link. However, this song is actually pretty wild. Like, he asked me to use this person called Burger Man, and I've never heard him before. So I was like, I don't know. And I listened to a couple of his songs and they're just not really editable. And then he showed me this song and I was like, oh, I can edit to this, you know? I was like, okay, nice. Okay, where's lens blur? I need to change this. Zero. Just like that, yeah. There we go, this should work. Oh, what? Oh, whoops, hold on. I forgot. How would I do this? Hold on. I gotta duplicate it again for now. I don't want to do it like this, but... Wait, no, maybe I don't need to. Wait, hold on. Let me open up the master real quick. What if I turn this to subtract? Would that help? Right? Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Let me fix this. Remove you. And remove you. So if I add the same camera lens blur to this. Right? Shouldn't this work? Oh, I see what's wrong. This. There we go. And then I gotta change this to like something high, like 300. There we go. Or 200. There we go. That works. There we go. See, now that's how you four-step the field. Now then, I'm going to bump this to like 1. I wonder how that'll look. It'll be really bright, but trust me, I'm a doctor. There we go. Maybe like point. No, we'll do 1. We'll do 1. Let's continue. Okay, let's continue. What's different? I found a remix of the song Sunflower mixed with an Imagine Dragons song. Banger! Nice! I hate Sunflower. I hate that song so much. That plays all the time at work. It makes me want to kill myself. But that's awesome. Oh, it's a remix to Ignition. Ugh.
Nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping cause nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping cause nobody checking to see how I been and my family.
I need to make that slower. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, this needs to be way slower. Holy. What am I thinking? Mama rolling that body, got every man in they wishing. Open rum. Bums. The weekend. Okay, here we go. This will work. I got a kitchen. Don't drop frames. Don't do this to me. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, but I do still want it to be at least fluid rather than just snap. So that should do it. Try that again. And in my hands to my fro. How y'all doing? We're at the hour and 43 mark. There's some new people than when I started streaming. So that's interesting. That's always interesting to see. So, oh god, I'm hungry, honestly. I'm hungry. I also don't know what I've been talking about. Oh, Jesus, be quiet, I'm trying to talk. I don't know what I really talked about this stream, so I'll have to go through it before I upload this as an editing chat, but this will be an editing chat, so yeah.
Nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping cause
that's a lot better.
Nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping cause nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping cause nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping cause nobody checking to see how I been and my family tripping.
Yeah, this is a lot better. What's this edit for? This is a dual edit that Gilly and Kitty are doing. So that's what that is.
I ain't got no friends, I'm getting old. I ain't got no friends, I'm getting.
Now we'll do one more clip and then I'll call it. Because I usually do 3 clips. So yeah. Oh god.
I'm getting. I'm getting.
We're gonna go like this. Yeah. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. What is happening? Okay, we're good. We're chilling. Oh, I remember you were talking about this whenever we were in a call with Jeff Fox and Mala. Was that? Yeah, it is this. I'm almost done with it. Last clip of the day. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I only do 3 clips. Plus, I don't want to just like spoil the edit. So, you know, I'm getting to the end anyways. This is gonna. After this, I'll have 2 more clips left. So I don't want to just, you know, edit it all on stream. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, right here. There you go. What am I doing? Okay, there you go. Audio preview, damn it! There it is.
Got no friends, I'm getting old. No friends.
Got
no friends, I'm
no
friends, I'm getting. Friends, I'm getting.
Right here.
Friends, I'm getting. Getting.
There you go. This should do it. Solid. Oh wait, I forgot about this one. Okay, there we go. Solid. You should add the tag editing to your stream. I don't think that exists, so no. How's Synergy, by the way? Synergy's pretty alright. I love Synergy. Synergy is great. Everyone's so nice. Honestly, I was really debating, because I joined Synergy right after Red ended. Well, I didn't join right after. I had to think about it for a couple days. You know, just kind of figure out if joining a team is what I wanted to do again. But honestly, it's great. Synergy is fantastic. Everyone's super nice, and they all have accepted me, and it's pretty great. I was going to do this the next coming chapters, but a couple complications happened, and now I'm doing a different project. But yeah, now I'm just chilling. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I'll just stay in Synergy and just chill there until I finally decide to stop. Unless I get kicked or something. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill. I'm not gonna play a huge role anymore. I never really liked playing a huge role anyways. I just like playing my part rather than a bigger part than anyone else. So yeah, I'd rather not. Oh, with 8 months in a row. Hey, Ron, thank you for sticking with me, even though I haven't streamed in months, bro. Thank you for chilling still. I still got to get more emotes, so don't worry. I'll figure them out soon. Now that I'm streaming again, I'll get I'll get a fresh batch of emotes. Don't worry about it. Oh god, I'm tired. But thank you for sticking through for so long for whatever reason, even though I haven't been streaming. But don't worry, that will change now that I'm back. Cool, that should be fine with that. pizza. That's sick. Those sick emotes. Is that? Oh, I was gonna say Sean, but that, I don't know. I don't think Sean streams on Twitch, so. This is an interesting clip. I like it. It's just a quad ×2, but the shots are nice. And honestly, a lot of people are like getting at the Paladin for only having 5 bullets, but I like it so much because quad feed ×2s and stuff like that, they're perfectionists, you know what I mean? So like, they just use every single bullet and the last shot is a reload. It's always nice. I love them. Sir Bexus? Oh, I got you. I'm so tired. I could literally pass out. Oh. I got a text. What is this? Oh, that was my aunt. Never mind. I should change my goal, my Twitch, because I still want the grand piano, obviously. However, I think I might change it to like PC, to a new PC. I think that might be a better, more understandable one for now. Oh, he has 6 shots now. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. How do I do that? Hold on. If I go to dashboard. Got it. Where are the widgets? I don't care. Donations. Where is it? Widgets, right? Chat box, event, donation goal. Here we go. Okay. I'm at $10 right now, so I'll just keep that at 10. So 10. I'll end it. Put the starting amount at 10. Goal amount to 2,000 because that's my budget for this PC. 2020 PC. 2020 PC build. I feel like a lot more people would, you know, be more incentive if I make it like that. So I wanted it by 2020, so we'll make it end at 12/31/2019, or rather just January 2020, right? I think that would make the most sense. The goal is 2,000. There's already $10 in there. All right, cool. I don't know if, let's see, is it going to change? Oh, 2020 PC. Yes, let's go. We got it. Okay. Every COD player made a video on it. Nice. I don't watch COD player. I do watch like sniping clips every now and then though, so that's a lie. However, it's been a while though since I've watched one, so yeah. I don't really watch YouTube a lot anymore. You act like I watch YouTube. Only I don't watch COD anymore a lot. Let's put it that way. But what I do watch is sniping highlights, like from like Sprat or by like Twyman or something. I almost just like pressed the, damn. Okay, almost like turned off my extension cable. I should really stop putting my foot there. But yeah, I don't watch those anymore. I do try to support players and designers. I feel that. That's good. That's good. That's good. I try to support them too, as much as I can at least. But I'm just way too busy, so it's hard.
Old, like moving faster than wind. My old, like moving faster than moving faster.
Do I want to cut her?
Moving faster than faster than
we'll go right here, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that.
Old, like moving fast. Like moving fast.
Oh shit. We'll have it fade right here. I'm doing a lot of fading in this edit, so yeah. Damn.
Like moving fast.
I'm a lot more silent whenever it comes to this part of the syncing, like lining up the shots, so I apologize for that, but I get really serious about this. I'm very picky, so yeah.
Faster than wind, my knees going. Faster than wind, my knees. Than wind, my knees going.
I'm so tired.
Growing now, she learning how to count by her tens. Faster than wind, my knees growing now. Now she learning how to count by her count by her 10.
Right there.
Count by her tens. I miss being young. Being young. Being young. Before we had it rough. Now such and such be up in jail and such on drugs.
Gotta go. Phone's nearly dead. Good night, lad. All right, good night, man. Thank you for coming through, man. Thank you for stopping by, man. When you could have done anything else in the world right now, you came by to say hi. So honestly, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Thank you. I just realized I have to resync this, which is kind of gay, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with being gay, but it's just super lame. So I use the analogy of gay. Because it's honest. Because it's a valid... I don't know. What am I saying? There we go. Let's resync this real quick. If I do this, yeah, I can do that. Let's see. Is it this? No, I don't want to use it as a reference. Never mind. I wanted to at first, but I think that would be too confusing for us now. Yeah, this will work probably. I don't know. Let's just do it and see what it looks like. That's really honestly all editing is. Just do it, see what it looks like. If it doesn't look, and then just, or you know, if just sync it, do the effect, whatever, and then just see how it looks and then mess with it. That's really all it is. Check out my yeah, Nightbot, you got it. Check out my 2018 project file right now. By the way, my 2018 project file bundle, which has I think 12 of my project files, complete project files with all the cinematics, the clips, the After Effects project file itself, sound effects, everything that was included in that was used to make that project. All of it is included in those 12 project files, and it's half off right now until the end of the day. I'm just saying, it's half off right now for my birthday sale. It ends today. So get it while it's hot, boys. I already bought it. Hey, he knows, baby. I hope it's helpful. I really like, I spent a lot of time on it. So I really hope that it's helpful, because I spent way more time than like probably anyone else would on this. I tried to make it as, I edited the project files to make them as user-friendly as possible. Like both the project file, like the folder, also the actual After Effects project file. I did my best to at least make it somewhat easy to understand. So if you've opened it, I really hope that I did a good job. A lot of people say that I did a good job. So if I did, then I'm glad. I'm glad all that time I spent was worth it. Let's just make it like that. I think I need to snap to this, don't I? Yeah. There we go. All right. It's great, to be honest. It's good. That's good. That's great. That's great. Great that you think it's great, man.
Life moving.
We're gonna do that. All right, cool. Down. Oh, we're moving fast in the wind. Yes. This right here is the pinnacle of editing. I position these clips pretty alright, actually. Like before, I was like, shoot, man. Like, there's just way too many triples. How am I going to make this look good? And honestly, I did a pretty good job at organizing the clips. So I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for that. Good job, Anuki. Thanks, Anuki. No problem, Anuki. Don't drop frames. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's frequency. You're not supposed to drop frames. Okay, good. Okay, now we add this guy up. Go here. Oh, wait, shit. This song fucking sucks. It's just a loop. Oh, it's literally called Street Loop. Okay, Jesus. How's everyone doing? Has your days been alright, by the way? Has it been okay? Has today been an alright day for y'all? I hope so. How about yesterday? I was trying to say that to segue into my birthday being yesterday, but It's so good. I don't really need to talk about my birthday too much anymore. Y'all get the gist of it already. We're chilling. My birthday was whack. My family wasn't there. Days have been pretty aight. That's good, man. That's fantastic. I'm glad that your day was pretty aight. Yo, what's up, Vertex? How you doing, friend? How be things? Been pretty Gucci. Just got home from school. See, that's the shit I like to hear. All y'all having good days. It's not like, oh, my day was shit. I just had school all day. It's I got back from school, so my day's gonna be great. See, that's what I want to hear, y'all. That's what we here for. This is why we play. This is why we play. This gonna be something. Yesterday was pretty aight until you said it was your birthday, so it became super aight. Yeah, even though I didn't do anything except attend classes and do homework and work on an assignment that was due super late, and I had a super long lab that took a lot of time. That actually didn't take a lot of time, so I came home a little early, but it was horrible. You got BO4 on PC? I do have BO4 on PC. My G is chilling. I could feel I got lost. Bam.
Faster than wind. Faster than wind. Than wind. Than wind. Wind. My knees. Wind. My knees. Wind. My knees.
Right here. Here we go.
Wind. My knees going.
Faster than wind. My knees. I love this song so much. It's so calm and chill. It just makes you feel happy. They got reshade now? They do? No way. Is it like the same reshade that works with everything else, or is it like a separate one? Because I have reshade working for like BO3 and like World War II and stuff, but obviously this is a new client, so I don't really know how it works. Is it just the same reshade and then the same process to open it, or is it a different reshade?
My knees.
Yeah, I think. Okay.
My knees going.
I know Mallow knows how to do it, so I'll just ask him. Haven't tried it. All I know is it works. Yeah, I know. I was in a call and Mallow had it working, so yeah.
Wind. My knees.
I literally only use reshade for depth of field, though. By the way, I don't even use it for anything else. Just depth of field. So yeah, is there an FOV thing on free shade? I don't know. That would be nice though, because I know the depth of field on BO4 is super ass. So like, it would be nice if that was a thing.
Wind. My knees. Wind. My knees.
Then again, I've only ever used reshade like 2 times, so I'm not very knowledgeable.
Wind. My knees. My knees go. My knees go. Knees go. Knees going. Knees going. Knees going. Knees going out. Wind. My knees. Wind. My knees.
Oh God.
My knees. My knees go. My knees. My knees go. My knees.
Right there. There it is. Okay, cool. Sorry if that was annoying. I was having a hard time hearing where that was. Maybe the scaling thing. There has to be, right? I feel like there would be something, because like the BO4, you can't change your FOV unless you exit the entire freaking thing. Like the entire, like if you're on a theater mode or whatever it is, you have to exit all the way to the main menu or lobby or whatever just to change your FOV, and it's hella gay. And it only goes to like 65. It's just super lame. So honestly, if there was some sort of thing, that'd be nice. Like I know at least like the other CODs you can go to like 50 on by default. So at least that had, you know, they had that going for them. You know. God, I do not like. I need to make this more snappy, huh? I do. Oh God. Yeah, this should work. It'll be a little slow, but I gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You know, it's not really not a lot you can do about it. So yeah. Since the last comp seems so laggy. Yeah, it's super laggy because my computer is kind of fucking garbage. So yeah, it's super laggy, but it's all good. I don't really care. I get used to it. Especially since what I've used to edit, like my past PCs. Honestly, this is way better. So I don't really care. Plus, my comp gets laggy after I do a lot of time warp, RGB time warp for whatever reason. So yeah, that's also a thing that's really buggy. Or that bugs out my comp, and I haven't done it a lot, but I've done it enough in this project to at least be for it to be noticeably laggy. Since the last stream, I bought BO2 for PCs, so on the off chance that you do an open lobby, I'll be prepared next time. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Yeah, PC BO2 is fantastic. Just plug in a controller and it works like gold. Shit costs like $10 on G2A and CD keys. It's great.
Growing now, she learning how to count. Learning how to count. Learning how to. Growing now, she learning. She learning. She learning.
I think. God, I'm gonna. Yeah, this should work.
Growing now, she learning how.
No, that won't work really, huh?
How to count.
No, this should be fine. I don't know what. Anuki, calm down. This works. Relax. Oh shit. God, top 5 favorite games. Top 5 favorite games off the top of my head. God, I don't play a lot of games. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, or I guess I had Platinum, so I'm gonna go with that. This is in no particular order. This is me saying something. Sakura Dungeon. If you know, then you know. If you don't, then don't worry about it. Call of Duty, specifically, I don't want to say BO2 just because it was fun just to play normally. And, you know, BO2 is just the perfect COD. Another game. What games have I played? Honestly, I don't know. There was this game called like Dragon Quest on the DS a long time ago. That was a lot of fun. Oh, speaking of the DS, there was a game. There's like Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Oh, I had that game. That game was a lot of fun. I loved that game. I got 100% completion on it. Like all the side stuff, I was pretty into it. So yeah, I would say it's Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Yeah, that one was so much fun. Oh man, I did a lot on that game. Like I nerded out on it. I did all the secret stuff. Was that 4? I think that was 4. Fuck. What is the game I've played? Counter-Strike? I don't know. Sure, CS:GO. I don't know. I've played like 3 games total on CS:GO. They're fun. It's fun. I just haven't played it in a while. This is really snappy. Let's change that. There you go. That should work. I don't know. I wouldn't consider CS:GO one of my favorite games though. I gotta think about it, but it'll definitely be on the like the DS or the Game Boy though. Probably like I don't want to say another Pokemon, but probably Pokemon Emerald just because no, Pokemon Silver. Let me tell you, because Pokemon Silver was the first Pokemon I ever played. So yeah, I have a lot of affinity with that. Pokemon Silver, that's my favorite Pokemon, but Pokemon Platinum is the one I played a lot of. Like I played a lot of Pokemon Platinum, and I restarted Pokemon Platinum a lot. But yeah, a lot of my childhood revolved around the DS because that's the only like console I had. I never had like a PS3 or an Xbox until I was actually in high school for a while. Like I didn't get a PS3 until like freshman, like my like sophomore year, to be honest. So like the only time, although I'll say I say Call of Duty is still my one of my favorites though, is because back in the day I didn't have a console. However, my cousin did, and the first time I ever played Call of Duty was actually not like pub stomping or anything. The first time I ever played Call of Duty was like 1v1 quickscoping on Rust with my cousin back when I was like 10. Like that's what I did back then, and that was so much fun, man. Pokemon Fire. Oh, Fire Dungeon. Oh, bro, I played. Oh, I forgot. I played. What was it? Like Pokemon like Dungeon, like Rescue Dungeon, something like that. I forgot, bro. That was so much fun. You may be like me where you think you didn't play a lot, but then you think of all the DS games. Bro, I had a lot of DS games, like Pokemons. I had Bakugan. Yo, remember the Bakugan games? Bro, I went hard on those. Yeah, those games I went hard. I had the Wii. I had the Nintendo Wii though. I wouldn't call like Wii Play and Wii Sports Reserves, those type of thing. I wouldn't call those my favorite games, but they were a lot of fun to play. I had a Wii Party. That one's a lot of fun to play. Oh my, I love Wii Party. I still love it to this day. Every now and then my little cousins would come over because I used to babysit them, and we would play that all the time. It's so much fun. Wii Party though, that was some lit stuff. Somebody probably asked you this question, but when did you get into editing and why? I'll answer that in a second. Oh, Gun came and went so fast. Bro, still. Hey, no, it didn't. It came probably like a good 3 years. I think it had a good 3-year run or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, but when did I get into editing and why? Well, I mean, I got into editing way before. I got into it way before I started, if that helps. But I started in 2016. Editing, that is. I was into the community. I say that, but I'm not really a part of it. I choose not to be. But I was into that type of thing way before. I just got into editing in 2016, or I started editing in 2016. So yeah. I don't know. I just found it fun. I really liked editing, so I got really into it. Hold on, let me use this real quick. I know a lot of people, because I've all kind of been on the more like, I don't know, creative side, I suppose, if you will, like the creative side. Like I was the artsy kid in school. I always drew cartoons and doodled on my papers and homework and stuff. I just liked doing creative things rather than practical things. And by that, that doesn't really fit with like playing versus editing, but you know, bear with me. I just wanted to throw that out there. But I've always kind of been the artsy type of guy. I've always enjoyed the creative mediums of things. So when I kind of saw how like montages were made, I really liked how it was done. I really liked, you know, editing, visuals, making the clips sync with the music. I thought that was awesome. I always loved that stuff. It was so cool to see. So like I was like, I could do this too. So I did. I got into it, and I learned how to edit in Sony Vegas for about 9 months, I think it is. That was an interesting time. And yeah, I just got super into it. And then, honestly, I can't say like a certain, like, obviously I had inspirations, you know, coming up, but I can't say I started editing because of an editor. Or I couldn't say I started editing because of editors. Like specific ones. Like I can't just name an editor and be like, yeah, I saw their edit and I really wanted to edit. No, I just really just editing in general. I saw it and I was like, yo, this is cool. So I got into it. That's kind of how it went. So however you may want to take that. That's how my editing journey kind of started. I just thought it was cool. And I feel like honestly that's how a lot of people's things should start. And by a lot of people's things, I mean like that's how a lot of people should start doing things. They just think it's cool. So they just kind of do it. Just start it, see how it goes, test the waters. If it's not, you do it and you just don't like it, then hey, maybe it's just not for you. That's all, you know. So just going for it, man. Just go for it. Even if it's a long shot, just try it and see what happens. And I did, and I got pretty far. Not to like say not to like mean anything by it, but you know, I got pretty decently far as just doing everything I want, everything just for fun. You know? I got to red, and that ended unfortunately. Still mad at how it ended though, but you know, it's whatever. It just kind of is what it is. That's what happens. You know, those type of things are gonna happen when you join something that's more serious and professional. You know. Sony Vegas for life. Duh, that's a big yikes, bro. Odd flex. Oops. Okay, where am I going with this?
Being young before we had being young. Young before we had before we
being young.
Before we had it rough. Now such and such be before we had
No, I'm gonna end it right here.
being young before we had it rough.
No, I'm gonna end it right here. What am I doing? I wanna hear, right?
Had it rough. Had it rough. Had it rough.
Yeah, like this. Yes, this is what I want.
Had it rough. Had it rough. Had it rough. Had it rough. Had it rough.
Right here. There we go.
Before
How low can I drop this one? Like right there, probably. And drop this one just a little bit lower. There we go. At some point I'll switch to AE. I'm just too intimidated. Okay, do I have to go with this talk again? Do I really have to? I don't want to. But I'm gonna do it anyways. I've said this like 30 billion times in different streams, but I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep it brief. Stop being a fucking pussy. Listen, alright. After Effects, and anyone who uses After Effects knows that it's so easy and so simple and everything makes sense. Everything is straightforward. That sure, it's intimidating. There's a lot of things, but the only reason why it's intimidating is because you've been working on Sony Vegas for so long, you're so comfortable with it. It's just only natural that if you try something new, whether it be better or not, that is just going to be different. And it just feel like, oh, you're just out of your comfort zone now. Well, you know, I'm pretty sure being out of your comfort zone is kind of the point in improving. So, like, you know, anybody who uses Vegas knows that After Effects just removes any limit that Vegas has ever given them. Ever. But they don't do it because they're too busy, they're too scared to try something new. And they're also too scared to learn something new. And that is the biggest issue with a lot of people. Like, it looks scary. Sure, there's a lot of bells and whistles, but so does Vegas. Do you remember when you first started using Vegas? Yeah, that's how you probably are right now when you look at After Effects. You don't know what's happening in Vegas. You had to look up tutorials and learn from the ground up. And now you have to do it again, but just for After Effects. And that's the only thing that's stopping people in Vegas to use After Effects. And the other only reason why people use Vegas instead of After Effects is because they just don't want to use it. They're just so like, oh, Sony Vegas is superior, and Sony Vegas everything. They have that reason, and whatever, you know, they like Vegas that much, then fine, whatever. They just gotta rub it in their face like they're like some vegans. Hey, I'm vegan, just so you know. I didn't know you. I don't know if you. I know you didn't ask, but I'm 100% vegan, you know. But just sit down for a day, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. Look at tutorials, watch a ton, and you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. It's not a matter of like how long it'll take or how good you have to be before you start. You just have to do it, and it'll work out after you do it for a while. If you want to ride a bike and you've never ridden a bike before, but you see all the kids riding bikes, and you're like, man, like all my friends ride bikes, but I really want to ride a bike, but that shit looks hard. I'm just gonna stick to walking. Like, sure, biking is harder than walking. But only when you've never biked before. But when you sit down and put the training wheels on, or take the training wheels off rather, that shit's not hard. You can figure it out after a while, you know what I mean? That's how learning new things work. I know it's hard. It's a hard concept to grasp. I know that. I know. You know. Oh, why can't the After Effects skills just bestow upon me like on a silver platter? Here's the After Effects skills. Here you go, dog. That's not how shit works. You gotta learn. You gotta work hard to learn something new, to improve. You gotta do that. But if you're afraid to do that, then you know what? That is your own fault. You're not gonna make it very far in life. If you're just like too afraid to learn something new in order to only benefit from. You got me at this before? Sorry, man, I'm just not there yet. That's not fucking true. You just got to do it, and then you'll be there. It's just, you know, you can do it whenever you want. Oh, there you go. You said it too. Perfect segue. I knew you were gonna say that. See, you could do it whenever you want, but if that's the only reason why you haven't done it yet, that's fine. Like, the only reason why I haven't done it is just because I just haven't done it yet. I'm not afraid to do it. I'm just haven't done it yet. I'll do it at some point, obviously. I'll just, haven't done it yet. That's fine. But when you do it, you gotta do it. Let me rephrase that. You have to do it at some point, and you have to know that. If you really like editing, then just use After Effects. Just don't use Vegas. That's like saying, like, would you rather have a nice melted chocolate chip cookie straight out of the oven? Or would you rather eat some, like, plain-ass sugar cookie that doesn't have anything in it? It's just a cookie. Stuck some dough and sugar in the oven, you took it out, and you just eat that shit. Would you rather have that or a beautifully melted chocolate fucking cookie? Oh, man. Doesn't that sound way better? Like, you could have the other cookie. It'll taste fine. But, like, that chocolate chip cookie, it's all nice and melted. The chocolate chips, but also the dough, are nice and soft. Once you bite into it, it sinks into your teeth and into your gums and into your tongue. And that shit tastes fantastic. Or you can just eat a normal cookie and continue with your day. Take your choosing, my dog. Take your choosing, my friend. So yeah, just don't be a pussy. That's all it is. That's like saying, yeah, I've been fat all my life, and I really want to work out, but it just looks so hard. It's basically how it is. I mean, that's how I see it, at least. That's how I see how not wanting to do something in which would only benefit you. Not wanting to do something that would only benefit you just because it's hard and it will take a work. That's basically how it is. It's just people who are morbidly obese and not doing anything about it. But then you see those people in the gym who are, morbidly obese. Maybe not morbidly, but they are obese, diabetic, a little on the chunkier side. Or I won't even say a little, a lot on the chunkier side. But they're doing something about it. And then at some point, they're going to see the results. Even though right now, it's like hell running on that treadmill, doing those leg extensions, or whatever it may be. That shit is hell. But they keep doing it, and they keep coming to the gym every week, every day, every whatever their schedule is, just because they know that it will benefit them in the very end. And they keep doing it. And they keep doing it. And they keep on doing it until one day they just look in the mirror and like look at an old picture of themselves from like 3 years ago, and they look in the mirror and they look at the picture and they look in the mirror and they'll be like, man, I did something. That is what you need to strive for. That is, for a lot of people, what they should live for. You should live to. The reason you should live life is to look back in life and see and be able to say, I did something to be, or to get from this point in my life to this point in my life. I feel like that's, for a lot of people, that should be the meaning of life for them. You know what I mean? They should be able to look back in the past and be like, I was here and now I'm here. And I was able to do so because I worked hard and I put in the effort that was necessary. I put in the effort that was necessary and I put even more into it. Like, I put some effort and some, you know what I mean? Isn't that just... That should be... For a lot of people, that should just be like... For me, the meaning of life... For me, what the meaning of life is... Finding what the meaning of life is. That's what... Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, for me, the meaning of life is to find the meaning of life for yourself, which will be unique for everyone. For everyone. They might be the same. It could be... For me, the meaning of life is to have a happy life and smile. No matter what happens, it could just be just to continue looking forward. That could be the meaning of life for a lot of people, and that's fine. But the reason why I say it's unique is because it's unique to what it means to keep looking forward and be happy and smile. Because not the same things, or what's going to fill that category and that criteria for everyone is going to be different. So it's up to you to figure that out. So maybe for a lot of people, the meaning of life is to be able to look back, like I said, and see results. I think that's a pretty good one. Think about it. Maybe... No, maybe right now. Right now. If you're an editor, if you're a content creator, if you do something on YouTube at the moment, go back... I don't know. Like, for me, I would go back like 2 years at least. For you, your mileage may vary depending on how long you've been here. Go back like 2 years and watch a video that you made, whether it be an edit, a content video, anything, and just look at it, and then look at what you have more recently. You know, at the time when you made that video like 2 years ago or whatever, you were like, man, this is the best video ever. This is the greatest video ever. I just produced something insane, and everyone's gonna love it. I love it, so everyone's gotta love it. You know what this is the greatest thing I will ever make in my life. You probably said that shit like 2 years ago, and now you're at where you are right now. Now you've made all that shit. You made. I just realized my entire pan crop is off by 1 frame. It is. Oh Lord. Oh no. Do I have to go back and find it? Glitch, how's you with 5 viewers? What's up, dog? How you doing, man? Thank you, my friend. I just realized something really bad. Now I gotta fix it. Yeah, my entire pan. No, it's just my shake is off by 1 frame. All of it. I don't know why, but it is. So I gotta fix that now. Ah, jizz. Okay, let me fix that. But yeah, just go back, like, I don't know, however many years it took for you to start. Maybe not the very beginning. You can go to the very beginning if you want, but no, just go back like a year or 2 years or whatever, you know, and just see what you uploaded and what at that time you were like, man, this is some good ass quality, you know. Just look back and then look at what you made like yesterday or whatever the last time you posted was or whatever, and compare those two. You said the same exact thing to this video. You said, man, this is some quality shit. So like, yeah, you see results whether you think it or not. Whether, like, I'm sitting here like editing this thing, and maybe this could be the best thing I've ever edited and be like, you know what? I'm never going to top this. I will never top this because this is the greatest thing I've ever edited in my life. But I say that, and then I'm going to look back after maybe another year of doing this and be like, man, I really said that to this edit? That's just how it works. Really. That's really all it is. Just a lot of hard work. A lot of things that you didn't think were needed to be put into. A lot of effort you didn't think you would ever put into, but you just did it naturally. That is what finding results is. And maybe for you, that might be the meaning of life for you. It just being able to see the results. Maybe that is it for everyone, you know? That's motivation, isn't it? It isn't motivation. I got pretty heated there. I apologize. I got pretty heated. I'm sorry. What's that ep? It's not an ep. It's just a dual episode. I said episode. It's not an ep. It's just a dual edit that I'm doing for Gilly and Kitty. So yeah, that's that. My Twitch didn't get knocked out of place, did it? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, good. Thank God. I don't want to have to redo my freaking Twitch. There we go. That shit right there is some editing chat's quality. This is what I strive for, dog. Yeah, this is definitely going to be uploaded to editing chats. That would be great. I'll definitely do that. I don't know when I'll upload it. Maybe just like tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Friday. I usually upload on Saturdays, so maybe I'll just wait till Saturday. Yeah, I'll do that, at least. But yeah. That is... Oh god, shit's breaking. But yeah, that is my 2 cents. On whatever the hell I was talking about in the beginning of that. I don't even remember. Honestly, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I just got really passionate. I don't know what I was talking about to even start why I started getting heated. So whatever, I don't know. Whatever I was saying earlier. Whatever. Yes. Anuki, I got a question. Do you think rap and anime is a good combo? Well, there is like J-rap. Is that the correct term? There is rap in Japanese language or in music. There's a like Japanese, they have rap in music. So having rap and anime isn't necessarily odd, I suppose. I mean, have you seen the Shield Hero OP? Hey, that shit goes hard. You know? Or have you seen, oh shoot, I gotta unplug my power bank. But have you seen like, I've seen Renee, I forgot, the Renee Circulation? That's just rap, technically. It's a little different, but yeah, that's rap. It's just in anime. Sony Vegas versus, oh yeah, that's what oh no, yeah, the Switch rather, but yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just honestly, if you have time, listen, you're not gonna get anywhere unless you sit down and say, okay, tomorrow or Monday or next Saturday, I'm going to learn AE. You're not going to get anywhere unless you do that. And that's something I learned recently. Like, I really started to set deadlines for myself and try and set actual concrete plans on what to do. Like, I've gotten really into that recently. Where it's just like, rather than just kind of freeballing it, which is what I do in real life, actually. In my real life, I don't really plan a lot of things. A lot of things I just go with the flow. But for my editing, and especially for when I was in like Red and when I was working on more like, you know, serious projects, I was not going to get anywhere unless I gave myself deadlines. I gave myself like when to finish the sync, when to finish the cinematics, or when to start the cinematics, when to finish the cinematics, how many clips should I sync at this point. Until I started doing that, or let me put it this way. As soon as I started doing that, I was so much more productive. I got more done within a given week. I learned more. It's just so much better to work in that regard. So just say next Saturday. Next Saturday. When is that? Next Saturday will be the 5th plus 7. No, the 5th will be Friday. The 6th will be Saturday. 6 plus 7 is 13. On the 13th of April, open up After Effects, look up some tutorials, and figure that shit out. All right? Do that. All right? Do that. On the 13th of April, Saturday. It's the 13th, right? Yes, the 13th. Hey, happy birthday! Even though it was yesterday, but they said today. Yeah, next Saturday I will learn AE. Yes, on the 13th, Saturday, open up AE and start learning AE. You don't have to get a full grasp by the end of Saturday, but just start. Pull up a tutorial and just go for it. Maybe even here. Okay, I don't want to. I hate linking this, and I stopped doing it just because it's so outdated. But if go onto my channel, I'm sorry for promoting this, self-promoting, but this is very important actually. Or even just search up like Anuki After Effects tutorial or After Effects complete guide. 2 or some odd years ago, I started a tutorial series, and the first episode is a tutorial that I wish other people would have done when I started, which is a startup tutorial. When you first opened AE, not if you already had AE working and you already have a grasp of how AE works. I mean when you first open up AE for the first time and you're looking at the interface for the first time. I made a tutorial based on that. So the mic quality is really bad because at the time I had a really bad mic situation. Well, I had an okay mic situation, but it was my fault. I put it in a really bad placement. So it made my mic and like kind of stutter and make weird noises. But watch that video. I said everything I could about first starting up AE. When you I said everything I wish any tutorial would have taught me when I started AE. I said all of that stuff. So if you wanted something to research before Saturday or maybe on Saturday, watch that video because it's gonna help a lot. Trust me. The quality is really bad. It's really outdated. So the way I talked back then may have been maybe a little different. Also, I don't know. Like maybe the way I wouldn't continue on because like for song cutting, the next episode for song cutting is actually okay. You can watch that one. But for syncing trick shots and sniping, don't watch those. You can watch it just to get a grasp. Actually, no, watch it just to get a grasp. Don't necessarily follow it exactly because it's so outdated. I did a lot of things that even I wouldn't do now, like stretch stretch keyframes and make the frames drop. I used to do that, and I don't do that anymore, obviously. So yeah, you can watch them just to get a grasp of like how the graph editor works and stuff and how it works, but at least watch the first episode. You'll thank me for it, I promise. Sometimes I wonder if you enjoy editing at all. In your Twitter, you barely tweet about your edits or even COD, nor interact with any editor. That's because I don't like doing it. I hate COD Twitter. And I said this before. I say, and this may sound like dumb, like what the hell? You know, you used to be in red, you're in Synergy right now, why are you not? But I don't consider myself to be in the COD community. Because it's just so bad, it's so toxic, it's so gross. Everyone is all depressed and suicidal. And everyone hates each other and tells people to get cancer. It's such a bad environment, why would I want to be in there? I wouldn't say I was part of the COD community to begin with. I just kind of enjoyed editing. And because of that, I went into teams and I did edits for teams and I did commission work, but I never involved myself in the community and I never make COD tweets because whenever I do, people argue in my mentions and it's so lame to read. Oh my god. Well, I made a COD tweet one time about like how everyone is depressed because they are. Everyone is depressed in the COD community. And I'm not saying that lightly because obviously depression is bad. Obviously, I'm not saying, oh, you're depressed. Haha. I'm not saying that. Obviously, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying everyone is either fake depressed or they hate themselves. You know what I mean? And they hate everything they produce, and they tell everyone to get cancer, and they say all these dumb shit. It's just so gross. Oh my god. So one time I made a tweet. It was a COD tweet. It was recently, and it got attraction. and people were fighting in my DM or in my mentions, and I was like, oh, this is so gross. I hate COD Twitter so much. And every time I make COD tweets, my Twitter following, even though a lot of, like a good majority of it is in the COD community, like in teams and stuff like that, other editors, you know, yes, a lot of those people follow me. But they are, even if they are in the COD community, they should know that my Twitter is not COD-esque. It is not COD-based. I don't make COD tweets because it's just really bad. I don't like making COD tweets. I would rather stay in the anime community or just stay by myself and make tweets about my personal life and stuff. I don't like here's a good example, right? Me and Panda. Panda's a great guy. I love him. Love that kid. He's great. He's like 14, but that's besides the point. Like his shit blows up hella whenever he makes a COD tweet. Like back when we were in Red, he would be like, I love Red, or he made like, who wants to be in Red right now or whatever, or something like that. And then sometimes I would make that same tweet. His shit would explode way more than mine. And he may have more followers than me, but like to follower ratio, technically his went like, whew, you know what I mean? And then mine, I would get a couple every now and then, like, yeah, I want to join Red or that type of stuff. It's so like, I just don't like it. Nobody who follows my Twitter knows, or nobody in my, hold on, let me rephrase that. Everyone who follows me knows that I will not make a lot of COD tweets. I will make a couple like edit tweets every now and then, like, damn, my After Effects crashed or some shit like that, you know what I mean? But whenever I make a tweet like that, it will be more personal based. It won't be, yo, check out my latest edit or whatever, or hey, check out my team's edit, or who wants to join Synergy, that type of thing. That type of thing, you're not gonna see that on my Twitter. And anyone who follows me on my Twitter knows they're not gonna see that. It's just eh. It's like, it's alright, it's whatever, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I need to preference that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I just think it's weird. I don't know. I just think it's weird. Especially for me, who doesn't really talk like that. I don't know. I would rather make fun. I would rather talk about things that I care about, like anime and stuff like that. Things that I freak out about. And then people who follow me can relate. That's fine. It's all good. You're not in the COD community for sure. You're not in the COD community for sure. That's for sure. But don't you have any inspiration? Oh yeah, for sure. You know, like Unchained, like all the way from like Mink and like Ninja, all the way to like Unchained and Pride, and you know, I have a whole range and spectrum of people that I've taken inspiration from. Of course, you know, everyone should take inspiration, and that's how they can grow. You know what I mean? If you have some sort of role model that you can really base yourself off of to a point, or at least to a point where you don't need to anymore. Once you can do that, then that means you've established some sort of style. You're doing well. Until that happens, there's nothing wrong with having an inspiration. And just because I wasn't a part of the COD community doesn't mean I never watched edits, and doesn't mean I never watched teams, and I never watched like that type of stuff. You know what I mean? I still watch them. I watch like Soar uploads, and I watch Dare uploads, and I watch FaZe uploads, and I watch all those stuff back then and all. But you know, it's like, it's just lame. I don't know. I just don't like tweeting about COD. I never base my fan base on COD, and I do that for a reason. I don't want my fan base to be. I say fan base. That's a really bad word. I don't have a fan base. I don't want my following and people who follow me to know me as someone that is only COD. I don't want that. That's just a really bad hole to dig myself into, especially with COD being where it is now. And I say that lightly because I love COD still. I love BO4. Not a lot of people can say that. I love BO4. BO4 is great. It's a great game to play and to edit, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a great game overall. But you know, COD at the moment it is what it is. You know, it's just not in the greatest state. And that's fine. Or it's not fine at all, but like everyone knows this. So I would rather not dig myself into some Call of Duty hole that if at some point shit were to hit the fan, I wouldn't just be stuck. I can just continue doing what I do. I can continue tweeting the same way I tweet. I continue interacting with people the same way I interact with. Nothing would change. it's just still be me. My Twitter is me. It is not Anuki. It is Arthur. My name is Arthur, by the way. My Twitter is not Synergy Anuki. It is just Arthur. You know? And I think that's great. Because now, if I ever had to do anything, like quit COD or something, I don't have to, or if I ever change my alias for whatever reason from Anuki to Arthur, which I'm not going to do. I like Anuki a lot. If I ever had to do that, I don't have to make some huge big deal about it. It would just be like, yeah, it happens. It just happened. Hey, I'm chilling. Hey guys, it's Anuki. I'm chilling. Don't worry. Don't gotta worry about it. Everything will be streamlined. Everything will be fluid. I don't have to worry about a single thing because my Twitter is Arthur, not Anuki. And I'm blessed that I've just established. Oh shit! That I've established my Twitter and my following to be like that. I'm blessed that I was able to do that. So if that answers your question, then yeah. I just hate COD Twitter. COD Twitter is so bad. Every time I see it on my timeline, it's so gross. Like, it's so bad. COD Twitter is just so bad. Oh my god, I could go on forever about it, but like, man, ain't nothing like the anime Twitter. Listen, alright, you can make fun of anime as much as you want, but anime Twitter is the most supportive community you'll ever be a part of. Everyone loves each other. The only time we talk shit is when we talk shit on other people's waifus. Other than that, if you're an anime community and you do COD stuff, we're all supportive of each other. And if you're in an anime chat and someone's feeling down, you'll be like, hey, stop feeling down. You're fantastic. Everyone loves each other. Anime community is fantastic. All right. It's just great. It's a great place to be in. And you can laugh at me all you want about being in the anime community. What's up, Kiso? How you doing? Hey, bro. You can laugh at me all you want for liking anime. But if I had to choose between being in a toxic community or a fun and supportive community, I would rather be in the fun and supportive community. All right? So, you know what? Laugh all you want. Laugh all you want. Anuki likes anime. Damn, I can't believe Anuki is a freaking weeb. At least I'm not depressed, so, you know, at least I have that going for me. Making fun of the Russian. You ever watch Dog of Wisdom? I don't know what that is, so no. Sorry to go off topic, but have you ever used expressions for pan crop? No, that's kind of weird. I know Unchained does it, but I don't know. I do manual pan cropping. Scale, rotation. I have my own shake settings. I have my own Twitch settings. Everything I do is manual. Like, I know a lot of people, like, here, for example, let me go, like, way over here and do it. I know an old, like, one method to do it is, like, have, like, a code. Hey, thanks for following, dog. I know a method would be, like, have, let's say these two, let's say there's beats right here, right? Then you go into the graph editor, and then you, like, do, like, this shit. That thing. I know this used to be a method, but as you can see, like, my pan crop is very old school. Like, I just have the simple 2 frames back and like normal, and then on the beat just up, and then it goes back 2 frames and up. That's all I do. It's always worked. It works with my style, and it's not just that. Obviously, I have my own pan crop, or I have my own easy ease settings and stuff like that for that to work out like that. So it's not just, you know, just a normal to use. You know what I mean? It's my own. It's something I've established after editing for so long. So, like, you know, it is what it is. All right, you know what? I think that's probably enough. Let's just go back to, like, oh, here? Is that the start of? Okay, it's here. Okay, fair enough. Let's just rank preview and let's talk a bit. Let's continue talking. But yeah, no, he doesn't use. Yeah, he uses the old method. I use the old method. Scale and rotation. It's just the goat. Happy birthday, bro. Thanks, dog. Happy belated. I don't know what that means. I assume that means happy birthday. So yeah, wasn't on yesterday. Yeah, it's all good. Might try making an anime ID on Twitter, bro. You should, or just go anime on your normal Twitter. If you're afraid of being laughed at, then I mean, I don't know. That's just some high school bullshit that you just gotta overcome. Don't be a closet weeb, man. You can like anime and not be like a weeaboo. Like, you can like anime. You don't have to be a weeb, like, to my level, you know? You don't have to be a weeb to like anime. Anime is just a medium of storytelling. It's a cartoon. It's not for children. It's not just for children. It's not just for adults. It's not just for weebs. It's not just for Japanese people. It's for anyone who enjoys storytelling, and it's for anyone who enjoys cartoons, who enjoys making something that only exists in the imagination to appear live in front of them in the real world by using real world things like drawing, voice acting, and production. That's what anime is. That's what cartoons are. You don't have to be a weeb to like anime. That'd be like if you were super into SpongeBob. You don't have to dress up as SpongeBob every day just to like SpongeBob. You could like SpongeBob because SpongeBob is great. Except the, recent episodes, but you don't have to be all crazy about it. You can just like watching SpongeBob because it's a fun show that you watch every time. I don't know. You don't have to own figures or have anime desktops and have freaking why is this being so laggy? And have anime headers and AVIs and have anime posters you don't have to have that stuff to like anime. You can just like watching anime. There's nothing wrong with that. You can just like anime. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a weeb either, just saying. But you don't have to own anime shirts just to be like anime. You can just really enjoy what they do. So if you're afraid to openly like anime on Twitter, then that's just some bullshit high school stuff that honestly will go away after you graduate. That's what happened to me. After I graduated, I stopped caring at all what people thought about me. Like after I graduated high school, like I wore anime shirts to college. I have an anime wallpaper on my phone. I listen to anime music I have anime music on Spotify, on my Spotify playlist. I just stopped caring because after you graduate, like you get out of this gross mentality that you have to have all this validation from other people in order to have your self-esteem. In order to love yourself, you have to make sure others love you. You follow this strict validation thing. It's like other people have to validate you in order for you to be acceptable. And then you graduate and you're like, man, I don't give a fuck who cares about me anymore. I'm gonna just, hey, I like anime. Hey, nice to meet you. I like anime. Or, hey, nice to meet you. I listen to this. Hey, nice to meet you. I watch this. You don't care anymore. So, honest, I don't know if you're in high school or not, or whatever you are, but once you graduate, you will not care at all anymore. Trust me. You won't care the slightest bit. Anyways, let's get this ramp preview done. All right, boys, let's watch it and see how bad it is.
Nobody checking to see how I been, and my family tripping. I ain't got no friends. I'm getting old, like moving faster than wind. My knees growing now. She learning how to count by her tens. I miss being young before we had. Nobody checking to see how.
One thing. Oh shoot, let me watch it one more time real quick.
Nobody checking to see how I been, and my family tripping. I ain't got no friends. I'm getting old, like moving faster than wind. My knees growing now. She learning how to count by her tens. I miss being young before we had. Nobody checking to see how I been, and my family tripping. I ain't got no friends. I'm getting old, like moving faster than wind. My knees growing now. She learning how to count by her tens. I miss being young.
Okay, this will work. I need to lower the sounds just a little bit, which is fine. Also, does this sound better if it's right here?
Friends, I'm getting old. Friends, I'm getting old.
Yeah, it sounds better if the frame back. I gotta change that now. God damn it, I gotta change the sync and get this again. Fuck. It's all good. Whatever. Gotta do it. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, y'all. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Anime community is the best community. It is the best community. It's great. It's like a best snap and I'm back. Awesome, bro. Yeah, I don't have any uptime commands. Sorry. Okay. The menu over the above for today. Do you know? Poster. Exactly. I would go watch anime now. Have a wonderful day. All right, man. You do that. Is there something wrong with anime posters? There is nothing wrong with anime posters. Says who? Who am I fighting? There ain't nothing wrong with anime posters. There ain't nothing wrong with liking things. There's nothing wrong with liking things. Don't ever be afraid to like things, all right? There we go. That's a good message for the boys. Don't be afraid of liking things. All right? There's nothing wrong with liking things. Unless it's like liking murdering people. That's pretty wrong. Or like child or domestic abuse. That's pretty wrong too. You should not like that. But, you know, other than that, yeah, there's just nothing wrong with liking things. All right? Who are people to tell you what to like and not to like? Ain't nothing wrong with anything that you like. If you have, if you like opening bottles, if you like opening bottles like cans and shit, and you're like, man, I really love buying a can of soda and opening it, man, that's my shit. There's nothing wrong with that. That just means you like doing it. There's nothing wrong with that. Why would there anything be wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with liking things. Don't ever think that there's anything wrong with liking things, all right? If you like something, then just keep liking it, all right? Don't worry about what other people think. Just like the things that you like. They like the things that they like. So don't judge. So, you know, and you're not judging them for the things that they like. So if you like something, then just like it. If you like it, then you like it. There's no reason to like something and be afraid to like it, because that's just something that you like. That's not something that other people should like. Maybe they do like it, but it's not something that everybody should like. It's the only thing that matters is that you like it. So if you like anime and you're afraid that people will dislike you just because you like anime, then you should just kind of grow up. That's just all I have to say about it, really. Like, if you like something, there's nothing wrong with it. You like anything. That's what fetishes are, right? You have a foot fetish? Do you like feet? Nothing wrong with it. That just means you like feet. It just means you like feet. If you just like shoulders? But yeah, man, whether that be anime or not, IRL, I just love shoulders, man. I love shoulders. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just your shit. If people think that's weird, it just means that it's not their shit, but it's your shit. So, you know what? You keep on liking feet and you keep on liking shoulders. Because that's what you like. That's not what anybody else likes. That's what you like. So don't worry about it. All right? Let's watch this RAM preview. Let's get this stream done. Let me mute my music. Let's watch this RAM preview.
Nobody checking to see how I been, and my family tripping. I ain't got no friends. I'm getting old, life moving faster than wind. My knees growing out. She learning how to count by her tens. I miss being young before we had.
There we go. That's what I'm okay with this. I'm gonna add a swoosh right here. Anime shoulders. Hey, listen, all right. That shit's pretty hot. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. That shit's pretty hot. Ain't nothing wrong with some anime shoulders. You gotta appreciate the anime shoulders. Armpits are kind of weird though. I'm not gonna lie. That one's on the weirder side. It's all right. It's whatever. It's like okay, sure, but you know, it's whatever. Anyways, I wanted to do that, and then I wanted to add a warp right here. So let's do that, and then okay. Yeah, my project file is so slow, but it's also my PC. It's just so bad recently. I hate it. I hate how bad it's been. Okay. Let's get a Twitch going. Let's make sure this is at 45. Yeah. Maybe add a Anuki foot. All right, come on, dog. That's what I'm saying. Anime shoulders. Hey, man, anime shoulders. Anime shoulders. They got something going for them. I'm just saying. Don't count out the shoulders, man. Shoulders, they're pretty hot, man. They got some stuff going for them, man. Don't count them out, all right? I got a skill transition, and then we'll be good, probably. And then I have 2 clips left. I can finish it today. I have cinematics to do, but I don't have a lot, I don't think. Oh, shit. Right there, that should be fine. They think I'm meaningless. I told the genius it off top, swear to God what my genius is. Okay, that should be fine. I'm going to go. Let's go back to what I first synced this stream. This right here. All right, let's go way back here. All right, right here. Let's go to right here, and let's just RAM preview what I've done today. All right, before I end the stream. So let's just watch everything now. Okay, shoulders over feet. Never heard of anyone liking shoulders? Hey man, no, it's a bro. You say you never heard of it, but it's a thing, man. It's a thing. Like, people will be liking shoulders. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but they be liking shoulders. Fix my webcam real quick, like right there, or like, oh, that's too. Oh, now it's too low. God damn it. Like that. One more. Right there. Perfect. All right, cool. But yeah, man. But that was a joke. Like, have you ever heard of anyone IRL who like has a shoulder fetish? I don't know anyone like that, but I promise, bro, that's a thing. I think it's hilarious how people just hop on the hate train when it comes to anime. I give Vince a friend to give it a chance, and he binged all of Naruto Shippuden in about 2.5 weeks. Damn, that's a lot. Listen, all right. Like I said earlier, people just, there's just this stereotype with anime, and some of it is true, you know, like, you know, fan service and all that stuff. It's true, but you have to realize that's just part of Japanese culture. It's just a thing that it's just a thing that you just have to accept, because that's just what they do. Nothing wrong with it, obviously. But they think that every anime is like that. They think that all anime is tits and boobs and fan service. That's not what anime is. Anime is just another cartoon. It's just another medium for storytelling, and it's a really good one too. It's the one that's the closest to, you know, human forms than an actual cartoon. Like, even American, you see American cartoons, they're also exaggerated. Probably more exaggerated than animes would ever be. You know what I mean? So, like, let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. All anime is just something that's really amazing. It's something that has passionate voice actors, passionate production into it. It's something, like I said earlier, it's something that you imagine, something beautiful that you can only imagine could ever happen. Like something that only exists in the imaginary world in our heads. And using real life things like drawing, voice acting, production, all of that, using real life materials and tools and means to make something imaginary and put it into the real world. That's what anime is. Something surreal, something fictional, maybe something non-fictional, but usually something fictional. Something that just can only exist in some fantasy world. Or in some fantasy scenario, in an imaginary world, and putting it into something that we can watch in the real world. That's what anime is, and that's what cartoons are. And I think that's just amazing. I think that's awesome. So yeah, if you really hate anime just because everyone else hates anime, that's just like saying, like, you're afraid of black people because they're always on the news. Or like you're afraid to try Mexican food just because, I mean, like I use this analogy with my friend who hates anime. It's like, he's like, man, I hate Mexican food. Why, have you ever had it? No, I never had it, but like, bro, that shit just looks kind of weird, not gonna lie. You know, at that point, it's not even your fault. It's just their fault at that point. So don't even worry about it, man. Okay, let's watch this stream preview. Let's go. Let's do this shit. Let me mute real quick. No, just mute the stream. All right.
If I told you that I was going to war with demons and this happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking to see how I been. And my family tripping, I ain't got no friends. I'm getting old, life moving faster than wind. My knees growing out, she learning how to count by her tens. I miss being young before we had. If I told you that I was going to war with demons and this happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking to see how I been. And my family tripping, I ain't got no friends. I'm getting old, life moving faster than wind. My knees growing out, she learning how to count by her tens. I miss being young before we had.
Sweet. I think that's pretty right. I'm gonna change one last thing, but I won't render it. I just know that it'll be fine. I'm going to add a glow pump to this edit, or to this shot right here. And just not a big one, just enough to add emphasis to it. Maybe like 0.5 or some junk, and then put flicker on it. There we go. This should be enough. Like, okay. I'm just gonna ram preview one more time, alright? I'll just do it one more time. Let me just make sure this is alright. Yeah. I'll do it one more time for y'all. Alright. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, if you want your friend to watch, okay, how about this? Some of you probably don't watch anime that are watching this right now. Maybe that's true. I don't know. Maybe you don't watch anime. All right. If you've never watched anime and you hate anime just because everyone else hates anime, watch Erased. As in like erased, as in like an eraser, like you have a pencil and you erased it. So now that you wrote something in pencil and you took an eraser and rubbed it out. It's been erased. That's what erased. I recommend that one all the time for people's first because it's a really good gateway. It doesn't have anything like fan service or anything like that, but it's still a masterpiece. It's still a beautiful anime. It has a perfect demonstration of what I've been talking about. Something that's just super fictional, but turned into something that's real, something that you can feel emotional about, something that you can feel really, something that you can feel really passionate about, something that you can feel like really, what's the word I'm looking for? Involved? No, not involved. Something that you can feel immersed into. Something that makes you on the edge of your seat every single time you watch every episode. You're like, oh, no way, or that's crazy, or I like how they did that. I love the animation here. Oh, that scene was really pretty. I really like the art in that. Watch Erased, or tell a friend who hates anime to watch Erased. It's only 12 episodes. Just watch it. Erased. Erased. It's a beautiful anime. It doesn't have anything weird. It's a suspenseful anime. It's about time travel, but it's a little different than the cliche time traveling, so that's why it's good. But just watch it. It's beautiful. Watch it if you haven't. Recommend it to someone who's never seen anime and have them watch it. Trust me, they'll love it. And don't give them anything else. See, sometimes I tell people like, hey, watch Erased for the first time and it's beautiful, right? And then someone else will say, oh yeah, I watched Akame ga Kill or whatever, or I watched anything else really. No, don't do that. Let me tell you why. It may have worked for you to get into anime, but it has elements that follow the stereotypes that people who've never seen anime and or hate anime, it follows those stereotypes that they know about. So if that shows up, they'll be like, what the frick am I watching, man? Why would you show me this? So give them Erased. It doesn't have anything. It's cute. It's amazing. It's very... It's beautiful. It's a masterpiece. So give your friend Erased. Have them watch it. Shit's gonna be great. Alright? Shit's gonna be fantastic. Erased is a beautiful anime, and then people will love it. Alright? So let's watch this preview and end the stream. Oh, let me mute. Glad you're live, bro. Just woke up from a nap. Oh, I was gonna end the stream. That's rough, bro. What's up, Bozo? How you doing? I'll catch up with the chat in a second. Sorry, I missed a lot of things while I was ranting. All right, let's go.
What if I told you that I was going to war with demons and this happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking to see how I been, and my family tripping, I ain't got no friends, I'm getting old, life moving faster than wind, my knees growing out, she learning how to count by her tens, I miss being young, before we had, if I told you that I was going to war with demons and this happy shit up front, but inside a nigga grieving cause nobody checking to see how I been, and my family tripping, I ain't got no friends, I'm getting old, life moving faster than wind, my knees growing out, she learning how to count by her tens, I miss being young, before we had.
There we go. Cool. You know what? I think that's it. Let me put on the music. Oh, you know what? I'm putting it on here. Let's go to here. Let's go back to this. Yes. Let's have this play. It's a little laggy. Apologize. Oh, I'm dropping a couple frames. Okay, I think we're good now. Alright, cool. Alright, let's talk for a bit, right? Let's talk for a bit. Until I leave. It's fine. Maybe because it's easy to hop on anime, but like you realize the fails on the history and absurdity, but you don't care about it, you know. I guess, yeah. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that may make up for story blunders in some anime, but a lot have really well-made story plots, relatable characters, and huge enjoyment factors. And there are no limits. There is no limit to anime, because as long as there's no limit, there's no limit to creating animation, artwork, anything like. There's no limit. Here, let me. If I go on webcam, no, if I go on webcam mode, the audio will be gone, so that won't work. But yeah, as long as we can continue drawing what our imaginations can think of, there's no limit to anime ever. I mean, sure, sometimes there are animes that lack the plot, lack the story. It's just fan service, or it's just this, or it's just that. You know what I mean? And there's going to be animes like that, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That just means that you just watch it just to watch it. You don't watch it to get too involved in everything. You don't watch it to get too immersed. You're just watching it just for fun. Nothing wrong with that. You know, those exist for a reason. But just don't count out the ones that do have something something amazing. All right. Yeah, the good thing about anime is that it just creates an absurd story because it's possible. Exactly. You know. Gurren Lagann. Oh, I haven't finished that. I've watched like 2 episodes of it, but it's really good. I just forgot. Imagine Anuki with a 02 ABI. I have no problem with 02. Disappointed with show. I have no problem with Darling the Franks either. The stream is ending. I'm sorry. I made it in time to see the legend itself. Preview and Crisp. Thank you, man. Thank you. I've never been so hurt getting it attached to a show just for it to fuck me over in 30,000 ways. Honestly, I get it. You know, I was with Darling and the Franks. I started watching it while it aired by like episode like 12 or 10 or something like that. And honestly, it was amazing. Like all the way up to like the last couple episodes, it was awesome. I love it. The atmosphere, the story, everything about it was so amazing. Even the animation, Trigger did an awesome. Trigger is such a good studio. The story was awesome. The characters had crazy development. I love it. It's just when the last, the last episodes, y'all know what I'm talking about if you watch it, man. Like, yeah, it is what it is, It's a garbage ending. That shit was horrible. But you can't deny that Darling in the Franxx wasn't good all the way up until that point. Like, it was Darling in the Franxx was something that had you up on your knees and on your toes and on the edge of your seat every single week. Like, it was something that was insane. It just ended bad. And obviously, it ended bad for something that was dumb because, like, it took an approach that not a lot of animes do where they did the manga and the anime at the same time, which meant that they had to align with each other. And that's not what animes do. That's not what they do. So that led a huge gap they threw a huge wrench in the whole plotting of the whole series, which is why the ending was so quick. Like it felt sped up because it was sped up. They ran out of time. They had too much they wanted to do because if they were just following a manga, they can just say, oh, the manga did this, they did this, and they did that. Let's just take everything from the manga that we can turn into an anime and we'll fit 12, 24 episodes. They didn't do that. They did it as it went. So they just ran out of time. They ran out of episodes. They only had 24 episodes. That means that they only had 24 episodes, or they only bought like 24 spots, or they bought however it works. They bought a license for 24 episodes to be aired, and that's all they had to work with. So they kept doing so much that at a certain point they're like, oh shit, we're out of time, and there's already this arc that we have to get through. You know what I mean? So that's what happened with Darling, at least to my understanding. Still need to watch Evangelion. I do too, yeah. Well, like the copy and paste. Yeah. It did. I bet it did. Yeah, I'm sure it hurt. I still have to watch it too. OP goes hard though. You put me on it. I was hooked. It was incredible, but then it threw that huge. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. I'm not gonna lie. That came out of that came out of nowhere, and it was gay. But it's whatever. We also kind of fucked the ending. Yeah, maybe they did. I don't know. All right. I'm gonna let's just chill for a bit until the end of this song, because I really like the crescendo is building up, so I want to listen to it really bad. Yes, I love this song. Oh my god, I'm so happy that Yu Camp is getting second season, bro. I love this anime so much. It made me so happy watching. Like it made me so happy. I was smiling every single episode. Oh my god, Lazy Camp, Yu Camp, whatever you want to call it. Oh god. See, lately I've been really into like these type of animes where it's kind of like chill, the healing animes, slice of life animes, the animes you watch that make you smile, that make you really happy, the characters that you can really love and relate to, and characters that you'll miss after the show is over. Like genuinely miss, not just be like, oh, there was another good anime. No, you'll literally miss the characters. Like K-On! Bro, K-On! Killed me, man. K-On! After K-On! Ended, oh man, when K-On! Ended, I was so sad. I missed them so much. I missed the Hokago Tea Time girls so much. I miss them every day. Oh man, and it's really gay to hear that. Obviously, like how can you feel that way about like just anime characters? The cartoon. But that's what's awesome about anime. Like they're able to do that. They're able to like make this idea of a character. Like they have the sheet of paper, for example, of a character that doesn't exist at all in the real world anywhere. It doesn't exist except in the head. It has a name, personality, like this, they don't like this, and they're able to like put a story with that character onto it, with a personality, with character development. That's with voice acting, with art. They were able to make that idea of a character into life, or they were able to give life to an idea, and that's awesome. And that's enough to really make you like really miss them when they're gone. When they cry, you cry, man. It makes you so sad. And that's what's also awesome about anime. It can make you feel emotional. It gets to a point where you can cry. What other things can you say? What other things can you say that like exist that make you do that? What other cartoons? All right, y'all watch the SpongeBob movie? Remember when they were getting fried by the lamp? Did you not cry to that? Bro, that was sad. And SpongeBob is a fictional character that doesn't exist in the real world. It only exists because someone drew him, someone animated him, and someone gave him a voice. And just because of that, they were able to make you cry. Oh man, that's something that's just insane to think about. It doesn't exist. It's a cartoon. It's a drawing. But it really made you feel that type of way. It made you feel really... It really made you feel that type of way. Made you sad. Made you happy. It made you cry. It made you laugh. It made you mad. It made you calm. It made you relaxed. It made you upset. It made you anxious. A drawing did that? Yeah, go ahead. Make fun of it until it actually happens, man. I can go on forever, but I think I should end it now. It's been 3 hours and 20 minutes, so I think that's it. Yeah, you set the stream tone. Fuck with this heavy, man. This is what my streams are, man. Editing chats. I'm not editing right now, but man, I just like to talk. I like to talk a lot. So if you like hearing me talk, then hey, awesome. Well, I'm gonna go eat. Awesome stream, man. If you don't watch Giguk, please do. That goes for everyone in the chat. I'll be there the next stream. Awesome. Yeah, I know Giguk. Don't worry about it. He's alright. I like his videos. They're fun. That shit hurt. Yeah, the SpongeBob shit, that shit hurt. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna end it. Oh, this OST. Alright. Thank you guys for coming through. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. I haven't streamed in months, so streaming again in this new setup, it was a blast. It was so much fun. So thank you guys for coming through. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. I don't know when that will be. I want to start doing it regularly. However, it is finals. Our finals are coming up, so I do need to focus on school right now because I'm not doing particularly hot. So I need to make sure I'm doing okay by the time the semester ends. So yeah, thank you for coming through. And I don't know if I'll stream again at this time. Usually, if anyone knows me well, they know that I stream really late. Like it's a 5:10. I started at like 2. Like, and I usually stream at like 10 or midnight. So yeah, those people, they know. But yeah. Thank you guys for coming through, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. See ya.